starting early. You want me to wear the fucking panda hat?
No, it started already.
Did it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God.
What's up, guys?
Seabass Outdoors.
All right. Oh, well, I guess I gotta skip this. Hold on, guys.
You have to skip your own ad. You should have watched it. That was like, what, $1?
No, it's like 0.2 of a cent.
Oh, 0.2%.
Yeah, wear the hat, man.
The hat? It's too late now.
You gotta wear the hat.
Not for the whole thing. Panda hat?
There you go.
This has been everywhere, man. Wasn't this down in Tennessee or Alabama?
Casey Martin.
Yeah,
Casey
there
Martin.
You go. This is like royalty, dude.
It's actually still at his house. Beside his FLW trophy. But that's a new one.
This is a new one.
That's
Brand new one. So I don't get to wear the official hat. It's like a replica belt.
So I got 2 beers here. And it's like a tradition of the podcast is always trying a new beer. So I got a Great Lakes Brewery, Canuck Pale Ale, and a Highlander Brew Company, Scottish Ale. And Aaron?
I got a Miller High Life. $2 for a tall boy. I think it's like $3.25 or something like that.
So we're gonna. Which one should I go with first? The Pale Ale. You know, this doesn't get more Canadian than this. So we got lots to talk about today. How's the sound? Give us a thumbs up if the sound's good, guys. That's one thing we can't hear. And
decent.
not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Lots to talk about today. Went ice fishing last Saturday. The ice is forming. I think we got some more ice forming too with the rain. A lot of people think the rain, kills the lake, and it does make the ice softer. But what people forget is below the ice, it's already minus. It's 30 Fahrenheit or 28 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So as long as it's not sunny, the sunny is what's going to kill the ice. So the rain made the snow melt, and then it's going to layer up. It probably had half an inch.
Yeah. When do you think we're going to get safe ice to walk on?
Simcoe?
You've already been out there. Anywhere, like Simcoe for sure, but we probably won't have safe ice on Simcoe for the full lake till the new year.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
Unless
rare.
it's cold, right?
Like last year, we it was literally the day before I got my new snowmobile. I had it for a while, but I had my new snowmobile. I wanted to test it on the lake, and I literally brought a hatchet. I didn't bring an auger or anything. I checked everywhere, and we had 4.5, maybe 5 inches. No, sorry, it was 3.5 to 4.5, not 5 inches. And it was so cold on opener, we had 5.5 everywhere.
Yeah,
it was really cool because it really. Like, it made it safer. Usually, it's only walking distance, right?
Yeah, on opener for sure.
Yeah.
So even walking distance on opener, like fucking 3 inches, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's depending on the day, it can be soft, right? But
these little Cabela chairs are great.
Yeah, you like yours? I don't have mine. Can't flip up. I'm too close to the table.
Oh, so you got to put it on the.
Good. I gotta put it on the floor. Try not to bend down too much. It'd be weird, but.
So yeah, we went ice fishing. I really wanted to catch bass. Right away, I didn't even fight it. I went and got minnows.
Yeah.
And you know me, like.
Yeah, you never fish your life.
I hate minnows. Like, it's the last thing I want to do. You got to spend money, and if you can get them pattern on it. But the bass really shut down. Once it goes below 38 Fahrenheit, they completely shut down. They go in hibernation mode, kind of like a bear.
Yeah.
You can catch bass here and there, and there's some lake that have deeper, where they can suspend, like Muskoka Lake and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You'll catch bass accidentally fishing for lake trout on those shoals, but Lake Simcoe, you rarely hear guys catching bass, and they should be at the same spot the whitefish are. I think that's what a lot of guys don't realize is they're marking stuff, and sometimes it can be a bass.
It can be bass. Yeah, because it's not like they disappear during the winter, right? There's tons of them in Campbell Bay. You go out there right now. That's all you're marking, or that's all you assume you're marking, right? Is bass up and down that shoreline. You go out there in the winter. It's not like they're gone, right? They're still there.
I don't know if they stay there in the winter.
No. We get guys coming into. I'm not gonna say what group of people. We get guys coming into Cabela's sometimes that say oh, what can I use to ice fish bass on Kempfell Bay? We go, you're really not supposed
Well,
to
you're
be
not going to
doing
get them
that.
going anyway.
No,
Even with live bait, they really shut down.
Yeah.
You can go out right now and it's still open with live bait, and if they don't want to bite, they're not biting.
Yeah, for sure.
You're not going to make it and bite.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
That's starting to get popular. Guys going using live bait in the fall there, and they can't get them going on lures.
Well, yeah, that's the easy way out, right?
For sure.
It's the easy way out. But yeah, when ice fishing, and before we get into it, guys, I got 2 tickets for the show, the Canadian Ice Fishing Expo, which I'll have a booth. It's the Ice Fishing Depot. That's my company I started.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll have tons of rods, K-drills, a lot of bait. I have a new bait that I don't think anybody has it in Ontario yet. Wish Kevin was here because he used it last year to catch his big crappie. And I got about, I think, if I get 250 units coming. I'm picking it up this weekend. That might be a killer bait for whitefish too.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, you'll see, man. It's like a mini rattle trap with 1 hook. Tiny.
Yeah.
For perch and crappie.
Yeah, I heard guys are getting them going pretty good, getting the crappie going pretty good on tiny rattle traps. So
that's the one.
To be good.
What are they called?
No, the
Z-Viber?
No.
Anyway, that's the bait I'm bringing in.
Yeah. No, it's the small, the number 3 ripping wraps. Guys are using for crappie right now. But
yeah. Aggressive.
Yeah, crappie are funny. We'll see. So did you catch anything that day? You caught a couple perch there?
Yeah, so I went out to that pond.
Yeah.
Where like they're desperate to eat something. That's why I could have went somewhere else.
Yeah.
Where there's bass. But I went there and then I'm like, they're desperate for food there.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I'm marked bass. Like big marks in 10 feet of water because it's 10 feet deep.
Yeah.
And they're not even showing interest.
No way, really?
They just show up like a foot above bottom and just see you.
Do you think the ice shuts them down? I think once there's a layer of ice on there,
once it goes below 38, man, they really shut. They're like bears. They want to minimize their movement and all their food. They shut down so they don't burst energy.
Yeah.
I mean, me and Bula had one on Simcoe last year where we thought it was a walleye. It was so big.
Yeah.
We remember we're in 40 feet of water. We're looking down the hole like this.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it going. It's a big walleye. It's a big walleye. We didn't realize it was a bass until we pulled the camera out because we were using I'm using like a GoPro, so you don't see the footage. You go, oh my God, it's a bass.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they don't care. Yeah. They'll come and see it just to see it,
Mm-hmm.
So I tried minnows and everything, and I only fished for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there was perch in there.
Yeah, how was the ice?
Ice was good. Yeah. 4.5. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not very.
The shore was sketchy because it's marshy.
Mm-hmm.
I almost turned around. I'm like, oh, it's too great, and I kept going, and it's only kept getting better and better and better.
Gave it a shot.
Yeah. So So guys, stay on. 2 tickets. They're worth $8 each, and we're just gonna pick the best questions.
The best questions.
You'll get a free entry to the Canadian Ice Fishing Expo. And guys, I'm going to tell you right away, if you're coming to the expo expecting to get a K-drill, you better be in line early because I don't have many left, and the pricing we'll have them will be better than anybody else. But you better be there early because I can't put any aside or anything. No favoritism. I really want, the reward the dedicating guys, and we're one of the. I'm sure we're the only tackle shop. Maybe Tremblay's will have it.
Ain't Tremblay's will have it?
No, yeah, they do.
Do they?
They have like 5-6 squares. I got 2 squares, which is a 10 by 10.
It'll be nice to have some shopping there for sure.
I think Remy's gonna bring a debit machine. He's gonna bring a debit machine and everything, and I'll have a debit machine. I'll have a credit machine. We'll take PayPal and we'll take cash.
There you go. What do you just have it on your phone, or?
Yeah, it's all going to be done on a tablet. You'll get a receipt emailed, text to you, or no receipt, whatever you want. But again, first come, first serve. Same on the rod. I got 200 rods.
Mm-hmm.
At the price they're going to be, guys are going to want 2, 3 each. You know, like we're looking at $35, $36 a pair for one.
Yeah.
And we'll make a deal for 2. First come, first serve. Like those 2 rods, it's a 36-inch, and the other one's a 50-inch casting, which you can modify into a spinning. We'll talk about this later. Nobody carries the 36-inch.
No, the 36 right McGill's hard to find. That's a neat rod for any sort of walleye fishing.
Walleye,
perch,
big perch, big crappie, and whitefish all day.
Oh yeah, it's a great whitefish rod too, especially if you're in a hut where you can't really like. Because my flip mode too, you're limited to the size rod. I'd love to use those 48-inch right McGill's, but they're a little bit too long, right? So 36 is perfect. Still got that same action. It's nice and moderate without being too soft, right?
The thing is, guys who have a smaller hut, which like you got my hut, you got the Eskimo hut, right? It's really hard to use a 50-inch.
Yeah.
You got to go sideways. So if you fish alone, you're good. If you bring your buddy, you want a 36.
Yeah. 42, I can even fit in there.
I'm sorry, it's gonna sound weird, but once you go 50 or 48. You don't go back.
You can't go back.
No,
it's
man.
hard. It really is.
It's your hookup ratio is so much better. You don't lose fish, and it feels more fun. You feels like you're more of a you're fishing from the boat almost.
Yeah.
Those little dinky rods, like you. I mean, you might as well fish with your hands.
I find a longer rod.
Yeah, right? it's nicer, you know.
Small rod almost feels like a toy, right? But
so. Guys, submit your questions, best question, and I'll get Aaron to pick.
Me? I'm picking?
He's gonna pick. Spot? Yeah, he's going to pick 2.
I've got friends on there, man. I'm maybe conflict of interest. Never know who's watching.
Well, whatever. I just said you're going to pick.
Oh, boy.
So let's talk about product. I was in the U.S., and I saw this thing, which is pretty neat. But Milwaukee makes some good stuff. You know, Milwaukee doesn't sponsor the show or anything. I just fell in love with Milwaukee and with the quality of their product. Like, doesn't compare to anything else. So I picked this up. So you plug in your M18 battery into here, any size M18. So you can have the 2.4, the 4, the 5, the 9, or the 18. You plug it into here. Cool. It's a light. Pretty bright. Sorry, I'm gonna turn it down.
There you go.
What's really cool is I've got it facing one way right now, but then I can turn it around and have it face all the way around, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But that's not what's cool yet.
I'm waiting. It's like Dragon's Den, man. It's like pitch. Sell this to me.
USB plug-in at the back.
That's pretty neat.
What's up?
That's pretty neat.
A bit overpriced, $100.
Yeah.
For the light. But buddy.
That's pretty neat.
The batteries are never going to die. And I got a USB charge here.
Yeah.
And you know me. I'm on my phone. I'm live streaming. I got the cameras. I need, you know.
Portable power. That's great. That's great. Even if throw it in your car or something like that, you know.
And you know, when we go ice fishing, I'm like, 5 a.m. Everybody's like, it's dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be fishing when the sun's about to rise.
Yeah.
So you want to set up in your hut? You know, this is pretty cool. If I could wish, like, I'm lucky. I'm with Dual Realis. I get companies that come to me, and most of the time I turn them down. But I got cool companies supporting me. I never say sponsor, supporting me.
Yeah.
But if I could pick one company, man, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee?
Yeah.
They make good stuff, dude. I like.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, when I was.
Did you see the vacuum I bought?
Yeah,
I think I saw that.
Yeah,
vacuum.
Your little shop vac.
Man,
yeah.
To clean the boat, to clean the hut when there's water in it.
Yeah.
And that's one thing we should talk about. It's the hut.
The hut.
You know more about huts than I do because you see more.
I do see a lot of huts, a fair bit for sure.
What is selling the most? Is it a flip hut or the tent style?
You know what? It's gonna kind of sound weird. It's gonna sound like a cop out, but it depends on the fisherman. The more serious fishermen who aren't bringing like a lot of guys out, right? Obviously, if you're bringing more than 2 guys out, a flip over is not really, doesn't make much sense. But the really serious guys, weekend warrior guys, you know, like you and myself, they're buying flip ups, and you're finding
the thing is you flip up you almost have to make a commitment to have an ATV or snowmobile.
That's true. It's true, especially with what's selling a lot now. Like the cheaper, not like we got a huge selection, but like I find the clam Yukons, they're gone. We had tons of those. We're almost out of otters. Those are what's selling now. Everybody wants the thermal. Everybody wants that extra space so they can use the long rods, right? No one wants to screw around with cheap huts anymore, right? That's what I'm finding. But
yeah, I mean, I feel the other brand after a lot, but the price is there too, right? You're paying $500 more for a hut. You go with Otter.
For sure. Yeah, if you compare the Yukon to the
Rapala had a good hut. Like if I was go back to Rapala to 2-man, like call Otter the A grade if you want.
Mm-hmm. Like
if I would go back to a B- grade, like the Eskimo, just the regular clam or the fat Fabril should be in the C grade, but don't get pissed off Fabril. But you know, single claw, I go back to Rapala.
Yeah,
it was good.
We had really good. Well, you had really good luck with that hut. And I know a few guys that had them. I know a few guys that dish them. They're like, they're cheap. They're shit. They're cheap, but they're not bad. They're good.
Well, what else does Clam has to offer or Fabril compared to that? It's all the same.
Yeah, you're comparing.
You really have to go to a different brand.
Yeah, exactly. You have to compare that $400 Rapala, or you can get them cheaper than that when they go on sale, to the $500 Clam Nanook, right? And the poles on the Nanook are a little bit better, but overall the sled and everything else is pretty much the same. I hate to say it, but setting it up was a pain in the ass.
So if you're thinking about having a hut, the first thing you want, if you're walking, you don't really need a cover, you don't need a tow bar, and you don't necessarily need runners. These are little plastic skis, or you can take skis and make them.
That's what we did.
Yeah, that's what I did with my Rapala, but it makes it heavier.
Yes,
a bit better in the snow, a bit better on the ice. It's worse on your car because it's going to scratch it. The skis have metal flange on each side, but and skis are cheap. Runners are expensive. You're not going to change the runners, but you need runners and you need skis if you're going to go on the road. You're going to kill that hut
for sure. 100%.
That's $100, right? So if you guys are looking at huts, you got to look into how you're going to use it. Am I going to walk a lot? One of those pop-up. They're not bad. They're light.
They're not bad. They're light. You know, you get more room out of them. Oops.
Almost had a boo-boo here.
They're harder to set up, but once you get them set up, if you're someone that doesn't move all too much, it's not
they're bad in the wind, but because they blow out. But I've seen flip up go too.
Oh, for sure.
They're attached to the skidoo, thankfully.
Yeah, 100%.
Like mine. If it's gusting 30 and I stand up, she wants to go.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I can't. If it's a windy day and it's sheer ice, I can't go in my hut by myself because I go. I go fly, and that happened to me before. Oh yeah, I was going. I was picking up speed, man. I thought I was gonna end up in Beaverton. I was a big point, dude. But I was like, where am I gonna?
Oh yeah, never run after it either.
No,
if it goes, it goes.
Sure.
Man.
Yeah,
$200, whatever. 2 more days of work.
You're holding on to it.
That hut I gave you.
You just let it go.
Hey, it's not a bad hut, but
no, it's decent. That was.
Can't remember what I paid for that, but
you bought it off of what? Joe Cruiser, was it?
Yeah, $200.
$200.
I mean, it served its purpose. It's good guiding and stuff.
Oh yeah, especially if you're gonna take someone else out.
Yeah,
something like that.
It's so you know. Well, we're gonna have safe ice. I didn't look at the forecast much, but the lake has to be close to 38, 34 Fahrenheit. You know, it's close to freezing. So a couple good winds when it's cold, so it can make that top layer of water colder. Because right now the first 3 inches are colder. After that, it only gets warmer.
Yeah,
you want more inches of water being cold so it freezes quicker. Right, so a good wind when it's cold is really good. It turns the top, and then it calms down. And it can freeze instantly. Yeah, I've been on Kempenfeld 3 years ago where there's no ice the day before, and the next day we had -15. And the next day we got 3 inches.
3 inches.
It just goes quick, you know.
Yeah, as soon as that water's got enough,
Yeah.
it's cold enough, right?
Yeah.
Air temperature's cold enough. But the wind's no good once we got that skim. We want to keep that skim, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, like I said, it's really how thick is that first layer of water that's cold that's going to help out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That surface temperature.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the Milwaukee flashlight there.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, going back on that, you got 2 hooks here, and it's really cool because they leave it open like this, and then you can lock it. So you can leave it on your hut.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's important because I got a camera. I need light.
Yeah, for sure.
Those
Yeah, you're
GoPros
filming.
and those DSLR like I have, they're terrible in low light conditions.
Mm-hmm.
One thing is you guys better be ready because this year I'm bringing the heat with the videos.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of money on cameras. I got a DSLR now. So the minimum I'd be shooting is 1080, 60 frames per second. But most of the stuff will be either filming 2.7 or 4K.
Oh, wow.
So that's pretty cool. The underwater stuff will be still at 1080, 60 because you don't put a GoPro down there.
No.
GoPro tell you they're waterproof unless you put it in the casing. And if you put it in the casing, you'll have moisture built inside the casing. And they die quick. You guys see the underwater footage that I put under it. People have no idea. I have a 30-minute window. The camera's fully charged. Usually lasts you 2 hours of filming, but it's so cold on there, it drains the battery real quick. It's literally a 30-minute window. So whatever, when I charge the camera in the morning, if I put it down, I have 30 minutes to be around fish. And I got to make sure it's aligned. No rocks. It's hard to see. It looks flat. You think the rock is like 2 inch tall. Meanwhile, it's 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
Right? Although you're in 20 feet. So those underwater footage are tricky. Super tricky. But, you know, I got plans. I want to do some stuff. You know, I want to be different and I want to make sure the videos are top so you guys can enjoy them. So any suggestion, bring them up. Bring them in. Somebody said there's a good question. Where's Remy? Remy said he had a good question. Flasher versus LCD screen and the disadvantage.
There you go. That's a great
Straight up,
question.
that's a really good
Remy's
question.
a great guy too.
Oh, Remy might get a ticket. Oh, but that's a really good question.
Versus LCD.
So flasher, they're great. I find the response time when you move your bait or fish comes up is instant. When you're talking LCD, Humminbird, Lowrance, Garmin, and those are the main 3.
Yeah, you got Ray Marine and you got whatever.
Talk about Lowrance and Humminbird. The response time, you're probably losing 0.2 of a second before you move your jig. And the deeper you go, the worse it gets.
Okay.
Same with the flasher, though. Thing is, the flasher, the pinging sound is worse, so it can scare fish away. And I really like the history. Yeah. And the old guys fight me on this because it's new technology. But when you're fishing a lake here, especially 100 feet of water, you want to see her action and how she reacts to your bait. And you can, as you're still trying to get her going, you can see that history, how she reacted. Oh, she turned away at 40 feet. That means she's about maybe she's about to burp. She doesn't want to burp. She doesn't feel comfortable. Yeah. So I got to get her going below 40 feet. So history is key. You know, that's the advantage. Disadvantage with the flasher, I mean, it's loud. You don't see history. You have to go by your own memory, and my memory is not good. The flashers are compact. They're good to run and gun. They're light. They don't eat a lot of battery. The pinging sound and the interference with them, I don't think it's
You like the graph.
I like my graph.
You like your LCD.
I like my graph. And if I was fishing just panfish, I wouldn't mind. Right?
A flasher. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Because I know James. James loves his flashers, man. What about in deep water? Do you think it makes a difference?
Whoa. Timeout. Is he watching right now?
James?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't
Ask him
know.
how much he liked his fish finders until he came fishing with me.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he went and bought one, man. He went and bought a
James
Solix
had
15 after he went fishing with you, man. It's a $5,000 graph.
So James came fishing with me for walleye, and we made one pass on the troll motor. That's what people don't understand. I have side imaging on my troll motor. They don't understand why.
Mm-hmm.
And I got James and said, "Oh, there's fish on the right," and he would cast and go, "Oh my god, are you serious?" Like you can't do that with a panoptic.
No.
Meaning you pass the fish and you see them, and
No.
you see them. They're either heading that way, or that way. You see them where the tail is. You cast at it. You can check in my walleye fishing video, the last one.
Yeah.
And
You called your shots.
And literally, the guy went home. The next day, he went and bought 2 Solix 50.
Yeah.
And he had Elix's 10 and 9. I mean,
he had good graphs.
I don't think he realized, like,
Is he
they
them?
do the same thing. Pardon me?
Is he selling them?
No, he's keeping them for some reason. Hey, I don't know if he's watching, but you know what's funny? When me and you fished that tournament on the Lake Simcoe Championship, we went to the lake. We're fishing. We came back, and what did I tell you? Was it with James? Was it that tournament? Or was it the very? Anyway, we came back, and I said his batteries are going to be dead by 11:30.
No, that was the Barry Bassmasters one.
Yeah, I rolled in. It was 1 o'clock. He was just there's no wind. He was just like, oh my god. I looked at him and said, "Your batteries are dead." Like, how'd you know? I said, "Man, they're brand new batteries, but the Solix, man, they'll kill a battery in an hour."
Solix draw a lot, eh?
It's 4.7 amp an hour, and an Elix 12. So you compare a Solix 12 to an Elix 12. Solix 12 is 4.7 amp an hour. The Elix is 1.6.
Wow.
So you can have 4 Elixes and almost be equal, but just a little bit above. So you got to make sure you got a good battery.
Solix is a huge unit too. Your 15th, that's a big unit.
Honestly, if I'm not buying new graphs this year. No. I usually update every year.
Yeah.
And I'm lucky enough you got to qualify to that program. Once you qualify, they give you a good deal. And I didn't qualify this year. I don't think I did, but I don't think I would have bought new units anymore. But if I was to buy new units, I'd Elix 12s.
Helixes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Solix great. It's a bit too big, man.
Yeah, that is
big.
They're
too big.
Say that. What's the difference in the imaging? Is it just
Same.
a higher resolution screen? Or
Same.
Exactly.
No, the higher you go, so there's a big difference between 9, 10, and 12.
Okay.
You'll get the same transducer and the capabilities, but the resolution's better, so it's more refined.
Yeah, so you can see it better, but it's not necessarily producing a better image.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Team Fishing. Hey, Team Fishing's got a question. What's the primary food source for whiteys during the summer on Simcoe? And what's the best lure presentation that bait in the winter? Be honest with you, man. I'm not going to talk like I know what I'm talking about. I've never caught a whitey in the summer. I really don't target them. I've caught them on May 15th, the same way I catch them ice fishing in 60 to 80 feet of water. Actually, this year I caught them in super shallow.
I heard guys catching on crankbaits in the spring this year.
Yeah, super shallow, like 10 to 12 feet. But I just stumbled upon them. They were super finicky. But I caught them the same way I do in the winter. A drifter. I mean, that bait last year was insane. It was nuts. I remember when Peter gave me the pack of drifter, and he said, "Try this," and I'm like,
looks like a goldie bait.
I mean, it's just like I like action.
Yeah,
buddy. I put it on. It was a slaughter fest. I couldn't. Every time I dropped the bait down, whoa! Where the heck? Where'd you come from?
Yeah. And
I put a rattle trap because I was trying to catch him on rattle trap. That's how I only catch. I couldn't catch anything. Like that drifter, it was nuts. Like Peter nailed it with that. And I think the whitefish, they primarily feed on gobies and those little red snails or whatever I caught.
They're bloodworms. Yeah, I was catching them in the fall there when I was dragging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tube.
Bloodworms.
Yeah.
Bloodworms.
I caught like 2 or 3 of them. I was
Yeah, me
surprised
too.
at how many there was.
I've been back there and caught the same thing. That's one thing I'm gonna
Crazy.
try. Bloodworm.
Especially in that spot. I was catching them last year on redworms on top
Zebra
of
mussels?
meats. Yeah, zebra mussels. I think the zebra mussels are more important to those whitefish than people think.
They eat the zebra mussels, I think.
They like the zebra mussels.
I think they see something in the zebra mussels and they just go, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they don't care. I mean,
you ever cut one open and have zebra mussels?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiny ones.
Small ones.
Yeah. And yeah, they're sea cows, man. They'll eat whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever's on bottom. But if you can really have the pattern dialed and know what they're eating, I mean, gobies. I think they eat gobies. There's so many gobies.
It's a lot of gobies.
Gobies is never going to go away. The more the fish are going to eat them, the more they're going to make more room.
Yeah.
You know, and gobies, people think they're this big, you know. They're tiny.
There's a lot of small ones. There's a lot
that
of
drifter is the key. And you know, I'll have them at the show. I'll have every color. We'll have a deal on them. Make sure you come early because once they're gone, they're gone. And last year, Peter couldn't make them fast enough. That's crazy. He's like, he would call me. You got to push the other color. You got to push the other color. Hey, Peter, that's what they're biting. What do you tell you? He's like, no, I can't make them fast enough. I have to hire 2 guys because he's got to glue the eyes, and I think the eyes is really important.
Yeah, I think so too. You know what? Do you know who had a thing on that? Bruce Tufts. When we on one of our meetings, Bruce Tufts he made a valid point. You look at the bowfins, right? A lot of fish have the big dot on their tails, right? So he made a point that might be something that the fish key in on, right? A big, very pronounced eye.
Yeah,
it's food for thought for sure.
It's true. It's true. But the bowfin's the only one with a dot. I mean, there's
a few different fish. Like around here, it's like a bowfin.
Yeah, right? I think it's just to me, it's just to let them know, hey, I'm a bowfin, come mate with me, kind of thing.
Yeah. Bowfin.
I mean, moths and birds do that too. They have fake, you know. Yeah, it kind of makes sense, maybe.
Bowfin, you know, even like some sunfish, they'll have dots on them. Shad in the state.
Remy's asking pistol grip. What do you think of pistol grip? That's the Eskimo, and I've never tried it, but I'm really into this. I follow it. I don't think it's worth it because guys have injured themselves already in Wisconsin.
Pistol grip.
That's one thing you got to be careful with. And hand auger that you modify into electric auger because it's not like the K drill. When the K drill bites and wants to go down, the end auger, they try to go sideways sometimes. That's what people are seeing with the pistol grip. Are you down 2 already?
No, that's my first one.
Damn. I'm not even halfway done this one.
Yeah, but it's light beer, dude. High life. Cheap.
It's a good beer, by the way. Seabass review out of 10. And I'm going to do like the Barstool pizza reviews.
Yeah.
You ever watch those?
I think I watched like one that was like a joke one time.
No, he's super honest though.
Was he?
Yeah. Like when he rates a pizza 8, it's like one of the best pizzas he's ever ate.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm gonna be like him. I'm gonna steal his thunder. So the Canadian Pale Ale from Great Lakes Brewery, Seabass review will be 6.8. It's a good beer. It's a good beer.
8.
I would have more.
Yeah.
6.8. Yeah.
Not even a 7.
No, 6.8.
6.8.
6.8.
You'd buy it again.
I mean, this is good. We're talking and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have 6 of them with my buddies.
No.
Maybe they go down easier after 2, but
they go down easier after 2. They all start tasting the same. Seabass. There you go.
Good beer. Yeah, 6.8. It's a good beer.
Yeah.
This on the other side, I'll give you my review from last time.
What is it? Come on. Yeah.
My review on this, and I'll be honest, 4.2.
4.2. Not even a full 5. What about the value? Is that where it got 4 points?
No, value. It's nothing to do with value. You want to enjoy your beer. It'll come with age, I think.
It'll come with age.
It'll come with age. It's like when I was young, I didn't like onions. I didn't like peppers and all that stuff. As you grow up, you want those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
We'll see.
But
maybe I'll have
pistol grip. Going back to the pistol grip. It's Eskimo. It's their electric drill bit that they're offering to compete with the K drill.
Yeah.
But guys, I've sliced their boots open. I'm over there on the podcast. No.
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I saw that.
But yeah. So it doesn't stay in it wants to sway before the hole's made. So that's really cool with the K drill. It doesn't have vice buildup, and even if it does, it chews down. It really has a lot of torque.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one thing. I was kind of hoping they would come out with something Eskimo. It's something I want to bring in, but the reviews are mixed.
Yeah,
I would say.
Yeah, Eskimo makes a decent product. I'd say they're the gold standard. If you're better than Eskimo, you're exceptional. If not as good as Eskimo, you're.
Yeah, it's a B grade.
Yeah, it's a
B grade's not bad.
It's a B plus.
Man, I can even get B's in high school.
Yeah, you're an A. You're an A if you're better than Eskimo. On something.
A B plus.
B plus. Okay, I'll give you that.
Hey, all right. Then again, we're not here to get sponsors.
No, for sure.
Brill,
no.
C. Eskimo, B. Clam B
Clam
plus. Depending on what you get.
Clam's got some really
and
nice
Rapala, I'll put Rapala in B plus as well.
You think B plus for Rapala?
Yeah.
Rapala's got the value, man. Rapala kind of tries to rip everybody else off, but
no, Chappelle. We don't have Chappelle here. Chappelle has the best value in us.
Think so?
And they'll take over, and it's a B grade.
Yeah.
So call them B plus.
B plus. Okay.
Maybe we should start our own hut companies.
Hut companies?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think Otter gets it right. They're just pricey.
They're super pricey.
Yeah. But even the Otter pop-ups are actually pretty reasonably priced, and they're good.
Yeah,
they're good, but they're pricey. I mean, but it's worth it though, man. You buy that thing once, right? It's not like
you got 49 people watching right now.
It's like a boat, dude. You don't buy a piece of junk, although I did.
Whoa, wait a second.
I bought a piece of junk.
Time out, boys. Aaron just bought his first bass boat yesterday.
I did yesterday. Yep.
You pumped?
I am pumped. I'm super excited.
How long is it?
18 and a half. We thought it was a 20-footer, but it's 18 and a half.
18 and a half. So that's not that bad.
It's not bad.
Here's the one thing I'm going to tell you about boats that are longer than 19 feet. If they see rough water, and people don't think about that. So your boat is 18 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing rough water. When you're going over a wave, the next wave, you can spear them with an 18-footer.
Yeah.
But if you got a 20-footer, you're going to get it halfway in the middle, and the boat tend to flex like this.
Yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
So you're going to get stretch crack on the side. So 18's not bad. They don't see the same beating as they do. They don't have as heavy an engine. They're more maneuverable. I mean, you remember my Ranger?
Yeah, no.
You remember my little Pantera?
It's a lot like your old Ranger. It won't be as light.
How long are the did you measure inside the rod?
I didn't measure the rod lockers, but they're big, man. They're long. I don't think.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Because you're sitting so far back.
Yeah, they're much longer than what was on your old Ranger. Like they're probably 8-foot rod lockers. They're at least 7s.
So that what I'm more pumped about this?
What's that?
You're gonna get to learn how to back it up, put it in the water.
Yeah.
And now you're gonna know all the work. Because I never make you do any of that stuff.
No.
But James does.
Yeah.
Back the truck up.
Yeah.
But you'll learn.
Oh yeah.
And then now when we fish tournaments, if I can't go pre-fish because of work, you can go and find stuff on your own. I'm so pumped for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I got my idea. Sometimes you're fishing memories and all that stuff. It's not good.
No, I gotta go find
you got
new stuff for sure.
Not finding all stuff, but like fishing what you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And then we'll have two opinions. Hey, Sebastian, I found 4-pounders over there. Oh, we're going there.
Yeah, and you'll go there. There'll be 2s because I exaggerate.
No, that's fishing. Because they move.
They move, man.
Hey, you know what happened on Balsam?
Oh my god.
22 pounds. 3 pounds.
We both me and you knew they weren't gonna be there. It was like we were like we have to go there, but we knew they weren't gonna be there. But that was probably the biggest bag I've seen all year.
Yeah. Actually, sure. Derek is a good question. Will the Volvo be able to pull it?
Will the Volvo be able to pull it? I will find out if if the Volvo doesn't make it. I'll buy another Volvo and tow it back.
Oh my god!
What? My dad's already got a bull. We got an SUV.
I can't talk too loud because Paul's over there.
Paul's in the other room. You got a line on an SUV, man.
But
Good.
I told him, I don't know if he told you. If I were you at your age, I would go buy an F-150 single cab, put a cap on it. You can put all your stuff at the back, make yourself a name, a credit.
Yeah.
It's cheap. And then those F-150, they're like 20,000, 25,000 brand new off the lot.
Yeah, you can get them. You can get them.
V6, it's big enough. The thing is with an SUV, and what people don't realize is towing with an SUV or car, it will pull the boat.
Yeah.
It's not going to stop it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like it's all about stopping power, not about pulling. Like my Tacoma I had was perfect for my Pantera. I would have had no problem pulling my Puma right now, which is a 21-foot boat, or 2010. It's stopping it.
Yeah.
You know, those little brakes are like, oh my God, you got a heavy back end. It's key, man.
Yeah,
key.
For sure.
You get one of those F-150s, they'll have no problem stopping it.
No one wants to trade in a Volvo, though. I have to go for a kidney card, dude.
Pardon me?
I said no one wants to trade in a Volvo, though. I have to go put that thing in kidney card or something.
We got sidetracked by the boat. What were we talking about before the boat?
Can't remember.
Well, yeah, that's exciting.
We were raiding the huts.
That's pump.
Yeah.
People leave it here.
Yeah.
There are cameras all over the house now.
There we go. No one's going to want to steal that thing anyways.
Man, it's a pretty nice looking boat.
It's not bad, man, for how old it is. Like
my Ranger.
Is it better? Yeah, it's like your Ranger. It's like your Ranger, but like the seats and everything are in better shape, and it's a rough.
You didn't like my tractor seat, my Ranger?
You put tractor seats in it, dude. You put lawnmower seats in it. Tractor seats are giving it too much credit, dude. I looked at those. I was like, oh god, fine for me.
That was awesome though.
Weighed 100 pounds. Those were the best tractor seats I've ever sat on in my life.
$29 each, man.
$29, Princess Auto.
And now you can step anywhere.
Yeah, for sure. That's what happened. The cushion on it was perfect. I'm telling you, I've never seen a bench.
It was rubbery.
I've never seen one like maybe it was a little bit faded from the sun. It was perfect.
I wish basketball companies would make seats like that so they don't tear up.
It was perfect. Like I couldn't believe it. It was perfect. And then Paulie tried to step down on it. It ripped right in the middle.
Which one?
The seat. One of the stitches came off because he stepped on the seat walking
on which
down.
Seat?
On the Champion.
Oh, you ripped one up already?
Yeah, one of the stitches came off, but it's not a big deal. I might get a re-stitch because it's in great shape. I want to kind of keep that in good shape.
Thing you can do too is that's one. There's no companies that do cover seats for bass boats. You know, that's something we should look into. But you know, another thing, you know, that's one product I really enjoyed this year. You put me on them.
Yeah.
And my other buddy Joe Lineberry with occasionally fish tournaments with is those Cuda
scissors, braid scissors, the micro braid scissors. I don't even use the clippers or anything like that.
I mean, I put a beating on mine because I leave them in the boat. They rust and all that stuff. They don't rust as quick as pliers, but they cut braid like nothing.
It's insane. When they're brand new, it's.
But the thing is the price. $5.
$5. Yeah.
Give me 3. You know,
sure.
Last me all season. You lose them all the time. So those Cuda scissors, they cut braid like nothing.
You got braids here, yeah.
Well, no, it's not going to cut it because.
Don't spill your beer.
But yeah, they cut braid pretty good.
Yeah, they're good. They're great scissors. Like we use them at work and we run through scissors pretty quickly. And I used to love those Ep specials, man. Those ones with the split ring pliers, which are great. They're good.
They get loose over time.
They're great.
But the thing is, you make the mistake of trying to unhook a fish with the needle nose that they have, and
yeah, no, yeah, exactly. No, you can't.
But that, I mean, they're good too.
They're not bad. They're not bad. Those Cuda scissors are really nice. So, and they seem to hold up really well. Like we're cutting braid a lot at work, right? And they freaking 6 months, man. They're still sharp. Great.
I think it's not. They stay sharp. What happens is scissors over time they get loose.
Yeah.
And the braid tends to. Yeah, exactly.
Misalign.
So, Justin Robinson, what's up, my dude? He asked me if I'm going to be guiding this year. Well, I'm always guiding. It's not. It's really selective. You know, for me to be guiding. I can only guide on weekends, or I have to take a day off work. And I'm losing money if I do that. You know, it's got to be worth it for me to get out. And I'm sure and I'm not taking you to community hole. I'm taking you in my areas, and I do guide. Like I went out a bunch of time this year. I got braces now. I'm taking a dentist out, and he's helping me out. It's selective guiding. It's always been like that since I stopped guiding full time. And I want to be able to enjoy myself when I'm fishing.
Yeah,
you know, I hear take people out. I was watching. You know what I was watching last night?
What's that?
LB's video when I took her out with my best friend and his best friend, and I was essentially guiding. They like my best friend. He didn't even want to touch a fish. That's a funny video, but you see the attitude I have. It's like, oh my God, Seb, take a chill pill.
Yeah, you're stressed.
You're stressed.
Stressed out, right? It kills your passion, right? That's what.
Yeah, and I'm not fishing. I'm not one of those guys. Like I'm fishing to show you how to catch them, and then I'm gonna coach you most of the time. I'm not fishing. Take 2 snowmobiles when we go out. That's one thing I'm looking for this year. You get your own fish finder. You get your own hut. So, it's all just come see me at the show. You want to get guided? Let's talk about it, and we talk about it. But we got to plan in advance. Right now, I owe Big Fish Carm. He won a trip last year, and the ice melted early. He couldn't get out in March. So first week of January, I'm taking him out, probably on opener.
Awesome. That'll be a lot of fun for him, man.
Yeah.
You guys should get into him pretty good.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hopefully. We don't know how it's going to be, right?
Justin, are you guiding this year? Justin could do guys, man. He's a good stick.
Yeah. Well, Justin just bought a sled, too.
Did he? No way. That's great. Good for him.
So he'll be coming out with us.
No way. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Great guy, man. Justin and Jamie. I love both those guys.
That's second review of the night. That's the Highlander Brew Company, and that's the Scottish Hell. Remind me to give you my review before we end on this one.
Yeah. I wonder if that thing will make a 7.
Totally different. That's brewed in South River, Ontario, by the way.
South River. Can you find that on a map?
Somewhere over there.
Yeah.
The poppy's up there. You can't see it on the.
It's up there, yeah. Is that where you were born?
That's Ottawa. So I put the poppy on the capital of Canada.
That's true. Fair enough. I thought it was up further. Never mind. That was like when I told you my dad went to school with Celine Dion.
Your dad said that?
No, I told you that.
Oh, yeah. Jeff's asking if I'm going to be at the Ice Fishing Expo. Jeff, I have a booth, which is the Ice Fishing Depot for your best deals this year and all the gear I use. Every gear that's going to be there is something I use.
Yeah.
It's not a Canadian Tire store. I'm not bashing Canadian Tire, but it's not your typical fishing store.
Yeah, you're not.
And I got two seminars. One, it's at 11:30 the first day, and the other one's at 12:15 the second day. And we'll be talking about shallow water lake trout all season long.
All season long. So from opening to
and there's no secret kept at those seminars. You come and support me, I give you everything.
Yeah, you said a lot last year, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good info. That's what I told guys. Yeah. Guys come in, they're like, "What? How do I learn Simcoe?" I was like, "Dude, Deb posted that seminar. It's done. It's
on my Facebook.
That's amazing, man."
But this year it'll be more in depth. It'll be like why they come shallow, when they come shallow, what to use when they're coming shallow, and learning feeding windows, understanding all that. Not every shallow spot's good either.
No, for sure.
No, it's like a buffet. You got so many shoals around, but they want that one buffet. And what to look for shallow.
There you go.
And shallow for me is 35.
Less than 30 feet.
35, less than 35. 45 is on edge. But anyway, we'll talk about it. But come at the show. We'll be talking about that for sure. Aaron's going to be there. It's going to be in my booth most of the day.
Yeah.
LB's going to be there.
Is she?
Yeah, she says she's going to come on Saturday. So if you guys want to meet Lady Bass, she's probably the biggest YouTuber in Ontario right now. For sure. Has to be. She's got 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah. Yeah, she probably is.
But most of her followers are from the U.S.
A lot of U.S. followers.
Amazing.
Which is great.
She's going to blow up. But she's going to be Guggen soon.
You mean ex-Guggen?
For sure, 100%.
You're going to let her live in the house?
This is not the Guggenhouse stuff.
That's not the Guggen. This isn't the Guggenhouse.
There's no Guggen here.
There's no Guggenhouse. Oh, you let me in, but that's about it.
No.
I get a pass.
No. What I'm saying is she's
gonna be big.
She's already 20,000 subscribers.
20,000 Ks. That's nothing good. That's pretty good, man. That's really good. She puts in a lot of work, man.
Yeah, she's, that's one thing, and you see guys like Uncut Angling. I talk about it a lot. I can tell. I've never talked to Aaron in my life. I've talked to Peric often. I've talked to John B. I had a few conversations with him on the phone, and Chris Bula. But there's one thing I can tell with Uncut Angling. He's on his own class. He's on another level. He'll go out for 2 weeks, and I know that. I just can't tell. He goes out for 2 weeks every day. If he doesn't have that right angle, he's not posting a video. And I'm kind of like that a little bit. And last weekend, you saw me post that video. It took me everything to post that video. Just because it didn't catch a bass. I didn't want to post that. I said, you know what?
That's
so be it.
You're fishing. You're posting fishing content.
But I want to post good stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to post good stuff. Like it's hard, right? You're not always catching them, right?
Yeah, for sure. I hear you. It's hard. It takes a lot of work, man. It's a lot of respect. I think a lot of respect to you. I think a lot of people don't realize how much work it takes to make a YouTube channel like yours, man. It's a lot. Read some of the comments there. It's too far for me to read. I can't.
Solely Outdoor says he's impressed with LB. Knows a lot about fishing for age. Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. And girls that are watching, don't get me wrong, but a lot of girls that are on Instagram and YouTube, and that's not everybody. Like Even Brown, she's really into fishing.
Yeah.
Ashley Ray, she's really into fishing.
Mm-hmm.
LB, she's into fishing.
Mm-hmm.
She gets more excited than me.
For sure. Yeah.
She's into it. It's not faking it.
No,
but a lot of girls, you see them out there fishing in their bikini. Mm-hmm. It has nothing to do with fishing.
No,
it's a men's sport. They know they're gonna get life, they're gonna get product, they're gonna get licensing and all that stuff. LB's in it. She loves fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Too much sometimes. I thought, okay, relax.
Chill out.
It's cool.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Like I said, it reminds me of when I first started. I was like that. Super excited. You catch a 3-pounder, you're like, let me take a picture with it.
Jay Seaman's not from Ontario. He's actually from Alberta. And he does post some good stuff. He was affiliated, and I think, he made a lot of videos for Uncut Angling in the beginning. I think. I could be wrong.
I didn't know much about him. But
that's what he makes for a living. That's what he does for a living.
Yeah,
his
he's talented, dude.
Yeah, he's talented. Where does he live? Dan Delicious says Jason lives. You must be living close to on the border.
Jay Siemens?
Yeah, Norton, Ontario.
I don't know much about him.
Yeah,
Jay Siemens. He does have a pretty big channel though. What does he got? 22K subs? More than that?
I didn't see, but his content is amazing.
He's got great content. It's amazing.
He's amazing.
He's great at it. He's one of those guys.
I didn't go to school for that. I saw my work. Like, so is LB.
Yeah.
So are most of the. Same with Kevin. He learned everything on his own.
Yeah.
I like most of my stuff. I picked up from watching Kevin's video.
Yeah.
Kevin's video are the reason where it's not Jay Seaman, it's not Uncut Angling, it's not the Guggen Squad. Is my videos. I would see how Kevin posts some stuff, and I'd be, man, I can't post video with that guy. People don't care about fish catching.
You got to be entertaining, right?
No, people want to see quality content.
Yeah.
So they want to see the drone fly over as you're driving over there. That's half an hour of your day gone. Because you got to set up the drone, you got to fly. You got to make sure you got a good shot. It's not a good shot.
Do it again.
Do it again. Same as the underwater footage, But it's Jay Seaman puts in the time. He knows how to get that angle. What's really hard for me, I bet it was hard for Kevin too, but he would take the time. I mean, Kevin had half his sled was fishing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
the other half was all camera.
Yeah.
Tripods and all that stuff. I'm always with a GoPro.
Mm-hmm.
And then lately I bought a DSLR. I bought a drone. I got a new small camera that's going to film 4K and 2.7K. Big shout out to Stefan. He bought my drone, my GoPro drone that I used twice.
Yeah.
I kind of reluctant to sell it.
Yeah, I know. And
I bought my Hero 5 and my Session for $1,000.
So,
I mean, he pretty much got the drone for $600.
Yeah, and
it's
that's
$1,000, and the gimbal mount.
Yeah,
the gimbal mount's $350.
That's the GoPro drone.
Yeah, and he's got my gimbal mount too. So I mean,
good for him.
Yeah, good
Maybe
for
he's
him.
gonna start posting YouTube videos, man.
Yeah, man.
There you go.
Competition is good. Keeps us honest.
Get some new Ontario YouTubers. There's a few of them out there. I mean, there's not too many people that are super dedicated.
Connor Price is a good question. He's asking, what's a good camera to start off? I mean, GoPro's great.
Yeah, a lot of guys start with GoPros. I don't know.
The main thing is what people don't realize is nobody's ever teach Lady Bass or me. You learn online on how to edit videos.
Mm-hmm.
And people go out for full day fishing. They'll film the whole thing. And when they get home, they don't want to edit.
For sure. Yeah.
Filming is easy. It's not easy. You got to set up everything.
Yeah.
You got to have the camera on.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big thing. If the camera's not on, you're not picking up that footage, and then you got to go home and go through all that footage and be like, no, 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 yes, no. That's 3 hours. It's 3 hours editing. Every video you see out there, ice fishing, is 3 hours editing. Just picking the right footage, and you're not seeing everything, but that's the big thing. So GoPros are great. The sound's not that great, but I've started with that. You got to start with that. GoPro's great. GoPro Session's amazing on sound. And, you know, then the next step would be a DSLR with a mic where people can hear you, your intro, your outro. Tripods are great, but no, GoPros are great. Even the cheap little, like my underwater camera that you guys see the footage with cost me $49.
Yeah, it's like what, an Amazon special or something?
Yeah, it's just amazing on the water. Even a GoPro won't do that well. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know the name brand, but it's terrible outside the water. It's pixely. For some reason, it likes the water. So weird.
That is odd. Good for you guys.
Mike B's asking what software I'm using. I'm using Final Cut Pro in it. I've learned on Premiere Pro. Then I moved to Sony Vegas. I really enjoyed Sony Vegas, but it crashed all the time.
Yeah. Well, did you use a bootleg version or?
Yes.
There you go.
And then I bought Final Cut Pro, $400. But Final Cut Pro, I mean, it half my time.
Yeah.
So instead of 3 hours nowadays, it's an hour and a half.
Yeah. And it's a lot easier to use than Premiere. Premiere is a little tricky.
I think most of the big YouTubers are using Premiere.
Yeah.
But, you know, films are made out of Premiere or Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is just as good. It's just what I like is it renders everything as I edit.
Oh, okay.
So when I press upload, instant.
There you go.
That's one thing is that you don't realize with the Googan Squad. Lady Bass does it too. Same with Uncut Angling. His last video was a perfect example. Is they don't, you know, video that you're seeing, that you're posting, enjoying for the first time it came out, it might have been filmed in 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. I'm too impatient. I make a video, it's got to go up that night.
Yeah, I hear you. No, I see that.
No, it's no, I should work on that. But we got a bunch of questions. Let's read a few of them.
And make a list of what the good ones are.
I'm just going through a bunch of stuff, but
I can't read them from here.
Well, Googan Squad does because that's what they make a living out of, right? That's YouTube. I don't make YouTube a living. LB doesn't make it's only an income right now, but it's a good income for her. But I don't. YouTube does pay, but it's not much.
Yeah,
you know, people say, "Hey, you're rolling money." Like
No,
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 not for
you don't
the
make
effort I
any-
put in there.
no. Well, you kind of have.
But me, I don't do it for the money. I do it because I enjoy doing those videos. I enjoy putting good content and getting better at it. But the Guggen, they have to put their product placement. They have to. That's how they make their money. And you know, the videos as exciting as they used to be. I mean, the market's saturated. You got to be different. Uncut angling is every time you watch the video, you watch the whole thing. You know,
He's got the best fishing show on YouTube,
but he doesn't post every week.
But he doesn't post every week.
You know, you gotta respect that.
He's got a fishing show on YouTube. The other guys almost have like vlogs.
Yeah,
I get flack for saying that, but
no, it's
true.
right. No, it's kind of right.
He posts a fishing show on YouTube. If you want fishing content, he's got fishing content.
Yeah,
right.
It's true.
Shouldn't say that. I don't watch a lot of YouTube, but
you don't.
Not too much. I used to watch a fair bit, but I liked Scott Martin's when he first started. And
man, you guys, hold on. You guys want to see a funny video? And I'm not even a fan of Scott Martin, but one of the funnest fishing video is Scott Martin, where he goes to fish a canal in Florida, and that kid happens to be at the launch and just chirps him the whole time. It's like a mini you, but chirping.
And he
can't catch fish.
Yeah.
And he's just chirping Scott.
He's like a shad wrap and like fishing it like a jerkbait.
He's just chirping Scott. The big time. And he's out fishing him too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He freaking, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was a funny video.
He did another video with that kid. Eh? He did a video when he fished against his like daughter or something like that. I don't know. I didn't watch it. But
yeah, we got to read some questions, but when do you think we'll have safe ice on Simcoe? What's your guess?
Honestly, it depends. Like, because if it stays like this till December,
it's not cold right now.
It's not cold right now. If it stays like this, which it can, for a while, we're not gonna have ice for a long time.
It's always like this, though.
Exactly, but it's always like this. But if it gets cold like it was the last couple of weeks, we'll have ice pretty soon. I mean, we're not gonna be fishing pretty soon, but.
It kind of sounds selfish and stuff like that, but I like it when there's not much ice.
Well, that keeps guys off the lake.
It's just not as pressured. You don't get those Guggen driving with their truck, and you're like, I was out with Ono last year, and we had like for a full week it was Todd. You had like sinkholes because the water would rush out, and it's still safe somewhat for a snowmobile. Like. The thing is, a snowmobile, if you sink, you just jump off. You're fine. A snowmobile will go down with your stuff, whatever. With a truck, man, the truck's going down with you.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to get out of.
You got to pass pressure cracks.
Oh, yeah.
When you see a full-size F-250 diesel ripping around the lake and it's soft ice because there's different density of ice, you're like, what are you guys doing?
People are insane.
No,
people don't know, right? People are ignorant, right?
I'm gonna. You can tell this is the way how they're dressed down in full-on racing FXR suit.
Oh God, yeah.
Instant,
Yeah.
Whatever fish hits the ice it stays on the ice.
Yeah.
And usually in a truck. That's a stereotype though. And I'm wearing an FXR suit, but it's a floater suit.
There's a lot of there's a lot of Guggens out there, man.
Remember that Subaru that passed us?
That was insane. Those weren't Guggens, though. Those are different.
No, they're Guggens.
Those are a different kind of Guggen, no.
Ruskies.
Oh my gosh, those are a different kind of Guggen.
Love my Russians, man, but these guys were hardcore, man. They were all wearing parkas in a Subaru Forester.
Yeah.
There's so many guys in the car. It was slammed. They must have been doing 120.
Oh man, they had it floored, dude.
Flying.
They were flying. Dude.
I could barely do 10 kilometers an hour in my nitro.
We didn't have snow tires. We went on the ice with no snow tires.
Still, they're 20-inch tires, man.
Fair enough. We also put that thing in the ditch. Remember we went out north? We tried to go lifesaving.
So we had a massive snowstorm just before Christmas, and we wanted to go fish lake trout.
Up north. We didn't even know what lake we were going to.
We were just roaming, looking for ice. And I had snow tires on my nitro. It was 4x4, but I just hit a rut in the ditch.
Was there snow tires? I don't know.
Oh,
if
winter, summer tires.
They were summer tires. Yeah.
How long did we stay there for?
Holy fuck! Probably
6 hours.
at least 6 hours.
And my buddy Brian finally managed to pull us out.
Drove from Peterborough.
Not a scratch on the nitro.
He probably had a 4-hour drive.
It was sideways
to come tow us out. That guy. And he had the crazy. I shouldn't say anything. His dog was.
His dog was crazy. His dog was crazy. He's probably not watching that show. That dog for Burmese Mountain.
Burmese Mountain Dog. I've never seen them. I thought they were like chill, dude.
No, that dog was mental.
Pushed me in the snowbank.
Let's read some of the question. Drink the beer before getting one. It's already warm. Solely Outdoors asking how long I spent on the spot when I'm not marking fish. Honestly, half an hour. Unless I know it's one of my go-to spot where I know they'll show up. You know what I mean?
Even half an hour, that's a long time not to mark a fish, man.
Yeah, but if I go in my sauce, that's my new term.
Your sauce.
I'm not calling it the juice anymore.
Not the juice, it's the sauce.
It's the sauce.
Got an upgrade.
It's been upgraded. The juice is good.
Juice is not bad.
But sauce is something else.
Sauce is something else.
So if I go to my sauce and I know they'll show up, I'll stay on it longer. They'll show up.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, you go wait them out. You got the confidence to wait them
Yeah.
out. 30 minutes, I think I'm gone. If I haven't marked anything.
Yeah. I mean, if it's my sauce, I'm going to stay. Even my juice. But, you know, it's... sauce. Guys, you got to repost your questions because we're not reading everything. So if you got a good question, don't hesitate to repost it. Do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up, please. We only got 9 thumbs up. There's 50 people watching. Give it a thumbs up. Share it to your boys on Facebook. We got another hour of this. We still got tickets. You know, Remy's definitely in the lead. That was a good question. I'm sure you guys had a good question.
That's a good question. It's a solid question.
You know, keep posting your questions because I can't read everything. But yeah, no, just I don't 30 minutes if it's a new area.
Yeah, if it's a new area. It's hard to say because you're right. They can show
because
up.
You can leave and they can't show up too, right?
No,
so that new area, if it's not juicy or I mean, my big juice last year I found a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Last year I did not like at the end of the season I fished some memories.
Mm-hmm.
Like before that,
you didn't fish a lot of memories.
No, I fished all new stuff.
And it worked
all
for
new
you.
stuff.
You found a lot of stuff, yes.
Yeah, I did. It was really cool. Like I got to learn the shallow water stuff like even more.
Got some questions?
And Mike B's got a question. What both are our goals this year for ice fishing during the season? I mean, I want a big walleye.
Yeah.
I got a big Lakers. I got a big whitefish. I mean, I got a bird bit. I want my walleye on Simcoe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Simcoe walleye? Where are you going to find them?
Actually, it's hard to target them.
It's going to be hard to target them. I think they're spread out a lot, those walleye.
Not as spread out as we think they are. I think they're more finicky than we think. I mean, look at the bass in the fall. If you're not doing the right thing, they're not touching. And there's hundreds around your
That's true. Yeah.
So I think it's the same for the walleye. I mean, you know, I've never caught a walleye on Simcoe.
No.
You caught a big one on Cooch.
Cooch, if that counts for anything.
Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Keep it going. We went from 9 to 24. And one guy that gives the thumbs down, but we know who gives the thumbs down. We're able to see that.
Who's that, Nicole?
No, we know who gives the thumbs down. Let's not get there.
Oh, okay.
Let's not get there. I could go on for days.
I got a question about that on Cabela's on Sunday, man.
About what?
Who's giving the thumbs down? You talked about it a little bit last time, but
yeah, I can't really talk.
No, we don't talk about that.
Guys, you guys don't want to get you don't want to get me into the drama.
You do not,
because I'll paddle up creek all day.
Oh my gosh, with no paddle, you paddle.
I'll paddle. Oh, yeah. So
you got to paddle though. You can swing it.
we know who gives the thumbs down. Like when you have a YouTube account, you're able to see who gives the thumbs down. So
Sure.
it's always the
There
same
you go.
person.
No,
I
it's
always
good.
have 1 or 2 thumbs down.
Now it's gonna disappear.
No, it's all good.
Call them out. That's okay. What else? We got some more questions there?
Yeah.
Or what?
Brook trout through the ice. Actually, we
wanna try.
slayed, me and you, well, mostly you. You got 2 brook trout spot, buddy, that are world class.
World class.
World class. They are.
They're
Like
not
I caught my
bad.
personal best on my first cast there.
They're not bad.
And I caught 30. I never posted a video.
Yeah. No, you don't post a video there.
But the thing is, when did they open? January 1st?
In that zone, I'd have to check the regs. I'm not sure. I'm not sure in that zone. We might have to go further northwest.
What are you talking about? That's what we did the one year, remember? Me and him. All right, let's go catch brook trout through the ice. We drive 3 hours.
We went to Algonquin Park. It's closed.
Yeah, because we know there's brook trout there, and we get there, we look at the reg. Oh, we can't fish brook trout here. We just ran back home. 6-hour drive.
Yeah, then we went back to Simcoe. I think I caught my first Laker on Simcoe that day.
We lost it, remember?
Oh, yeah, we lost
We
it.
lost it.
Yeah,
me
yeah.
and you together. It was me.
Yeah.
I had it halfway through the hole and I lost it,
Yeah.
remember? And that's where it really sparked the. That's when that's like 5-6 years ago.
Oh, man, that was a long
That's
time
when
ago.
I had the clam
Yeah, that thing
with
was
the
great.
hard floor.
Did we even have that at that point?
Yeah, no, that's when
Did
we
we?
started fishing.
Yeah. Those were the days. We still have videos from that day, man. Those days, man.
Cole's asking if I'm going to catch a bigger burbot. If you guys want to see the burbot, it's going to be at the ice fishing
You
show.
gonna bring it?
I'm going to bring it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to guard it with my life.
Yeah,
Maybe
people
we'll-
don't realize how big that fish is.
Big
People are
fish.
like, I've seen people. No, it's big.
It's a big fish.
It's my living room.
It's the big fish.
It's the girth on it. Can't remember what the girth, like 19-inch,
yeah,
but like
I think it was
for
18,
22-inch long girth, 22-inch long of 19-inch girth.
Yeah,
It's not like a lake trout where it's just got a fat belly
no.
or
it's-
bass where it's a big fish.
Yeah, it's something else. Like I haven't seen very many burbot, but I haven't seen anything that comes close to that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna paddle up creek. The guy that gave the thumbs down says he's probably caught 15 that size already.
Well, a lot of guys think you get that with everything, though. You know?
True.
You had a lot of guys who catch 5-pounders all summer long, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it, guys. It's gonna be there. I can see comments that don't get posted by Katie and Dan because it's got a bad word in it, but that's a funny comment.
What is he saying? He's talking shit.
It's like an elephant dick. I don't know. I've never seen one, but I mean, going by your judgment, it must be big.
Dick
No,
the
it's a big
whole
fish.
way, man.
It's a big fish. Like if a lake trout that long would be 30 pounds all day.
Pretty close. I think a 30-pound lake trout's thicker than anything, but
How long is 30-pound lake trout? That's
I don't know.
question.
Ask Alyssa. Call her Alyssa. How big is
Aly-
a 30-pound?
Alyssa, how long? Alyssa knows a lot about fishing, man.
She does know a lot about the fishing. She likes her textbooks, man.
She reads up on it.
She does.
Textbooks are written
She
for a reason.
she knows her shit for sure.
I got Ronan's got, he says he got 2 classic, and I still question, is LB your daughter? Will I break the Ontario record for the burbot? I hope you break the Ontario record. I hope somebody beats it.
Ronan,
But, is LB my daughter? Yes, she is.
yeah, LB is my
She's
twin
born
sister.
she's your twin sister. They're the same age. They're born together.
There we go.
Their mother died at birth.
We don't know where she is. But there we go. Ronan, if you catch the Ontario record burbot, you got to call me up and we'll do a Seabass spoof video. How does that sound? There we go. Nicole's asking what's the juice for the lake trout. 42
Canada
inches.
says he guides at Lake Lamar, and 30 pounder is 40-inch plus easy. And that my personal best 26, which I'm guesstimating, I didn't weigh it.
Yeah.
It's 26, 27. It was 38-inch. So good guesstimate,
30
I think.
pound. That would be pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
close. Yeah. Because we don't get, did you say 30-pound lake trout? Yeah, we don't get very many lakes around here that have Like
There's some
that
in
size.
Georgian Bay. There's some in Muskoka. There's
yeah.
some in Joe.
Yeah. You think there's some in Muskoka and Joe?
Yeah.
I've heard of some monsters being pulled out of there, but I don't think there's very many.
There's 30 pounders in Simcoe anymore.
I don't think so. No. There's two. What do you think? There's a lot of 15 to 20 pounders.
Yeah, I think a big fish on Simcoe now is 22 pounds.
If you catch one over 20 on Simcoe, it's a big fish. Don't kid yourself. But there's a lot of 15.
But there's a lot of them.
There's a lot of 15 to
There's
20
no 30
pounders.
pounders. Yeah. A legit on the scale 30 pounder,
That
40
is a
incher.
big lake trout.
Damn.
That's a big lake trout.
It's a small lake. It's not as big as what people think. Like those lake trout roam a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few left in Georgian Bay.
Little ones on Rosso. Oh, there's big ones too. Catch a 6-pounder on Rosso. She'll spool you out.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
They're fun on Rosso.
Oh, hell yeah. I caught a 6-pounder once. It took me an hour to bring it in.
An hour? What stats were you using?
10-10.
Oh, wow.
Buddy, it like fought for so long.
Yeah.
So long.
I know Josh, he was on the show last week, right? I was talking to him. He says
He's on big fish. He says he wants me to come fish with him.
Yeah. He says he caught one last year.
It's hard to pull me off Simcoe in the fall, in the winter.
You do good on Simcoe, right?
Well, it's just fun. I mean,
a lot of guys leave Simcoe.
It's right here
for them anymore, right? You're right here. You're on fish. Why would you leave, right?
I like to fish Perry Sound, but then again, Perry Sound's a bit bigger average than Lake Joe.
Yeah, I heard guys doing good last year on Perry Sound, but
you need a sled.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fight like crazy. Rosso, Joe, Muskoka, you catch a lake trout on there. A 10-pounder on 10 pound, you might not bring it in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They fight so much more. It's like a smallie on Muskoka or Rosso.
Yeah.
Compared to smallie here.
Oh yeah.
It's identical.
Yeah, you can't horse.
I bet you a walleye on Quinny that's 10-pound fights more than a 15-pound walleye here.
Yeah.
It's just what they eat, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, keep it coming with the questions. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Share it to your friends on social media. We didn't make any posts on social media.
I posted on my story.
So Aaron, we didn't introduce him. Aaron's been fishing with me since he's 15. He's 21 now. You just turned 21.
You just turned 21.
Fresh 21. He's allowed to drink in every country right now.
Every country?
Yeah, except the Middle East. You get killed if you do that.
I don't want it to be drinking down there.
But yeah, Aaron's been fishing with me since he's 15 years old. His Instagram is Aaron_Vella97.
97.
Vella with 2L.
Yeah.
VELLA.
That's it.
97. Got some pretty dope pics.
Kind of. They're all with Sebastian though. They're all fish that I've caught with you. Maybe not all of them.
No, you go fish for salmon and stuff like that. That's one thing you've been doing this year. You
Yeah, I did a little bit of river fishing. I got tired, but whatever.
I mean, if I didn't have a boat and it was bass season, I'd be river fishing too.
For sure. Yeah, I think it's very accessible for a lot of people, right?
That's why it's so same possible. With ice fishing.
Ice fishing is the same thing. You see a lot of the same guys.
You take all those pleasure boats. You take all those pleasure boats out in the summer. How many boats are fishing in August?
Oh man, not many of them.
20?
Yeah, not many of them.
And 20 is a lot.
That's a lot. That's if you get 20 guys fishing the lake.
In August when it's nice, calm, and everything.
That's a lot of pressure.
Call it 40.
Sure.
In the winter, on a bad day, thousands.
Yeah, you get 500.
Thousands.
I agree.
Thousands.
Yeah.
500 alone just camping fell.
For sure. Yeah. No, I agree.
Lake Simcoe is the most ice fish lake in Canada by far.
What about like Winnipeg?
By far, Lake
Simcoe. You think so?
Yes.
Simcoe beats Winnipeg.
There's not enough people to go fish it.
That's true.
The GT is right here.
The GT.
American comes here. American goes to Lake of the Wood and Lake Winnipeg, but not like they do here.
Not like they do Simcoe.
No, it's so accessible.
Yeah.
On a good weekend when it's calm, when it's sunny, 20,000 easy.
Yeah. It's like it's like Gunnersville with bass fishing.
Yes, 100%.
You go to Gunnersville, you don't see a pleasure boater, man. Everybody's got a bass boat.
Yep.
Everybody's got a bass boat. Everybody's fishing. Right? That's insane.
Nicole's asking, good question. The feeding patterns do you notice in the winters for Lakers in the winter? I think a lot of the fish last year were shallow. a lot. I think the herring, that big yo-yo in 100 feet of water, which is my favorite style of fishing. That's what I grinded my teeth on.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's fun. I think the bait fish population is diminished, and we saw it in the fall too. You know, sure, you got those little minnows. Those Lakers do eat those minnows when they're on bottom. They won't rise up for a minnow. They rise up for uh, uh, rainbow smelt that's suspended or herring. I didn't mark one school of herring this year.
Now, with your shallow water laker, do you think that's a pattern that's going to slowly increase, or do you think that's going to? Do you think like your 5-year cycle of
2-year cycle,
2-year cycle of populations going up and down? Do you think when the herring population?
So technically, if I go
up,
by that pattern or that saying, that means this year would be on the downfall big time.
For the population for the herring?
No, for the shallow water bite.
For the shallow water bite.
I don't think it's going to change.
You don't think so? You think it's going to continue to get better, the shallow water bite? You don't think the herring population will affect the shallow water bite?
No, I think they're going to be shallow
They're
this year.
Still shallow.
Like last year, my deepest fish was 45 feet, and I tried.
Yeah.
80, 100, 120. Not happening.
Yeah.
There's different types of fish too in different areas. Like if you go fish camping felt, the whitefish that are in there, they're feeding up. They're not feeding down. They're not eating gobies in 80 feet of water.
No.
Gobies are not in 80 feet of water.
No, that's what I hear.
They're feeding up. Those whiteys, you get them on the way up.
Mm-hmm.
You get them on bottom, but you get them to rise because they're used to eating minnows.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Same with those Lakers.
If you hear a lot of guys, fishing meeks and stuff like that, and deep water, and you can still catch them on that, but guys are like, man, I don't know if I can't get a bit on meeks. Like, yeah, you're fishing 110 feet of water on Kevin Phil Bay, bottom's muck. Right?
Justin's asking, what's the fight like in 40 feet of water? Or you're going to find out this year because you're coming out with me on opener, bud.
On opener. Justin, you heard it here first.
So, Justin's a good guy. So is Jamie, his brother.
They're great guys.
They're locals. They put a lot of time.
Great fishermen.
And, they're the guys we always chat. How you doing? When you're in the water, whether it's tournament and everything, never really bullshit. You can tell they're telling you the truth.
Straight up guys.
And, we share information to a certain extent. We don't give spot, but hey, that's how I caught them, or they're looking up, they're feeding down.
Mm-hmm.
When you catch one in 40 feet of water, it's a different fight because she doesn't have to burp. When you catch one in 100 feet of water, once she burps, she's done.
You just
crank
her up.
Yeah, she's done. She's like, what the hell just happened, right? And they dog a lot like this. When you catch them one in 40 feet of water, she can't go down. She has to go this way, right? So she's a lot more drag. But to be honest with you, I'd rather catch them in 100 feet because you're like, it's fun. When you're fishing in 40 feet of water, 5 cranks, you're at the top. Like,
It's stressful though, man.
Yeah.
When you get them near the hole and you think you're almost ready, and they start running along the ice.
Skittish.
Remember that one? I think Steve's got a video on his channel. The one that I hooked. You left your rod on your hut, and I picked it up, put it down the hole, and I hooked a fish on it.
What was that?
When you and Steve went out there
with the white tube.
I think it was on the with the white tube. I picked up your rod and I fished in your hole with your rod, and I hooked a fish on it. That fish took me probably 10 minutes to get in. It was a 17-pounder. It wasn't even huge, right? It was a big fish, but not huge, right?
The thing is with catching them shallow, if those lake trout show up shallow, is for one reason. So you might be fishing 120 feet of water and marking 50 fish all day. You're going to get 2 or 3. Meanwhile, fishing shallow, you're not going to mark nothing all day, but the 3 you're going to mark are going to bite.
The fish that come in are aggressive.
They came to eat. They came to eat. Same with the whitefish.
They're not there to hang out.
No. It's a buffet. It's like me. When I'm at the table, I'm eating. And when I go to the buffet, it's to fill that plate. I'm not going there. Unless I go to the bathroom.
You're not there to look at the food.
And the fish doesn't care where it goes to the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'll poop right in the buffet.
There you go. Right in the buffet. Right in the manager.
Power Pro Ice Deck or regular all the way.
I
mean,
use
the same
regular.
thing. One's blue and the other one are colorized.
You think there's the same thing? Do you think they do anything different to the Power Pro Ice, or
different color?
That's it.
Is what I can see in 50 yards.
In 50 yards.
You can't even buy them 100 feet.
I hate that.
50 yards? You're
lot.
fishing 50 feet of water. You catch an 18 pounder, it's gone.
Yeah.
You're getting spooled out.
Mm-hmm.
I've been spooled out 150 yards.
Yeah.
Fall hook fish or big fish. Because sometimes a lot of people, like, you see on some of my videos, the lake trout comes and you get her. She hit your bait. Or LB caught one like that. She fought it for 15 minutes. But she hooked the trout here.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she was reeling up. She never snagged it.
Mm-hmm.
Just the trout really ran into the bait.
Yeah, just had it.
So what happened is those fish come up. You get your bait to come up like this. And those fish don't swim in a straight line like this. They swim like this. They look. That's how they look. Their eyes are on the side. That's how they look at your bait. And they try to knock that bait fish down so it floats back down. It's dizzy so it can pick it up. But when they do that to a rattle trap or a swim bait with a treble,
they just get it in the side of the
face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 50 yards? No, thank you. No, thank you.
50 yards. I see that a lot.
What I use for Laker, Hugo's asking, is 10-pound braid and 10-pound fluoro. It's been my staple. And I've 10-pound fluoro sunline leader. It's definitely the best leader material. And they don't give me nothing. I pay full price for it.
Yeah.
I've tried what's that red label? No, yellow. Seager.
I hate the Seager red label. The yellow label's not
bad.
I've
tried both. I've tried Trilene. I've tried
Trilene shit.
Trilene.
I like the power. I like the
nothing
sunline.
Beats the sunline.
The sunline.
It's a bit
sunline's soft, right?
Soft and round.
Yeah.
When you grab a fluorocarbon and you put it into your hand and you roll it like this, and you feel like it's triangular or it's like squarey, throw it away.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't have a sharp edge. It should be round.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recommend the 52-inch Eagle Claw rods? Actually, Josh had them. Two of them were broken, and they're fiberglass.
Really?
They look amazing. But no, you guys still have them? Cabela's this year?
Not the
gray
52s.
Ones?
Not
the gray
52s,
ones?
No.
Yeah, he had two broken ones.
Did he?
Yeah, Josh not easy on this stuff, but I mean, and they're glass rods. That's one thing that bugged me.
Yeah, glass rods shouldn't break like that. Really.
No, yeah.
A lot of you have to be careful when you buy ice rods. A lot of them are glass, even if they don't say anything. Like those they weren't bad rods. Remember we used to use those 36-inch Berkeley amp rods? They weren't bad. Those were glass.
Yeah, but man, those rods are sick.
They're not bad. They're
$20.
For $20.
Next.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the record bourbon on that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh man.
What's on that?
Got to be paying you royalties for that one, dude. You're a record holder.
No, I'm not one of those guys that's gonna push a bait and say I caught it on a vibrato. Berkeley doesn't give me anything. I could have said duos. No, I mean that's what I use. I'm not
on the vibrato. Yeah.
No, I don't want to push. I want to push, and that's me.
No, I get that.
I want to push what works.
That. Yeah,
and I don't care if they pay me or not. I want honesty. People are tired of politically correct stuff.
Sure.
People want that's all it is nowadays. Politicians are like that. Pro staff people are like that.
Just saying what you want to hear.
Nah, that's how it is. Don't like it? Put a thumbs down.
Thumbs down. There you
go. So, hey, man, listen. Okay, I'm almost done on this. Scottish Hill Highlander Brew Company out of Salt River, Ontario. Seabass review on this one.
Probably warm, I think.
It's getting a bit warm, but
we need a cooler right here.
This one. It'll be a strong 5.95.
5.95. So it scored almost a full point.
This is the kind of beer you have once.
Than the last one.
You have once. You don't have two of those.
You go, not gonna buy that again.
No, I'll buy it again.
But you just,
But I just
want
want
one.
The other one I would have drank 2, 3.
Yeah, but you would give a Sapporo a 7, but you wouldn't have more than 2.
Yeah, I didn't rate Sapporo yet. Whoa.
Okay, sorry, spoilers. He's gonna give him.
I enjoy Sapporo.
Yeah,
but that's the kind of beer you only have 2 of them.
that's what I say.
Sapporo is definitely a 7.2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.2.
7.2.
Yeah.
Told you it was over 7.
Yeah, 7.2. I enjoy
It's a good
Sapporo.
beer, Sapporo.
Yeah,
okay.
this is.
It'd probably be better if it was cold. That thing's been.
No, it's cold.
Is it cold?
But yeah, we got a buzz for sure going. I got a buzz going.
A little bit. These things are like water. I got a little bit of buzz, but I'm a lightweight, so.
Yeah, these are.
Yeah, I know. I was reading those. They're like 6%, dude.
Raphael's look at this precision rate. 5.9, but yeah, it didn't deserve to be a 6.
Did not. It didn't even earn a 6.
And then again, it's me, right?
I'll give
It could be a
anything a
7
6.
for you. Could be a 7 for this.
Yeah.
For him.
Probably a 10.
That's just a Seabass Outdoor rating.
This is a 10.
No, trust. I'm not a beer drinker.
Miller High
The
Life.
only time I drink beer is on this podcast.
Miller High Life is a 10. Value gets an 11.
Come on, man. That's like the Bush beer.
Think of Bush. Hey, Bush is better than this. Paul's in the other room, man. That's all he drinks. We have Bush cans on our Christmas tree. I'm serious. Nicole can confirm that. She set up our Christmas tree for us. Thanks, Nicole. Shout it.
So Connor Price asking what rod and reel I use. Oh, well, obviously Wright McGill. Wright McGill doesn't give me anything. I used to be with this company. They used to
Right, Miguel.
sponsor me.
Yeah.
Great rods. Never had issues. But their ice rod, nothing compares. Nobody makes a rod like that.
It's the overall quality of that rod.
Well, it's just nobody makes a rod like it.
It's not. You're right.
You got one at 42-inch. It's a long rod.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have a butt.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Cool when you're fighting a walleye in 12 feet of water that's going to be at the hole in a minute. When you're fighting a lake trout that's fighting you, you want to be able to rest
You want
somewhere.
to have some leverage. I see that a lot with a lot of the rods. Like even
I fought fish for 20, 25 minutes sometimes.
a lot of the St. Croix are like that. They don't have a long butt, or they're too stiff. A lot of the rods are too stiff.
Yeah.
Right? Those Wright McGills are something special. The real seat
you
on
know
them is
why they're
amazing.
designed like this, right?
What's
Right,
that?
McGill's in Denver, Colorado. I used to live in Denver for a year. And over there, they mostly do lake trout fishing in the mountains. Big lakers. And they have some kokanee salmon too. This is all designed for their fishing.
So the kokanee salmon are inland?
Inland, yeah.
That's pretty neat.
A big one is like 5 pounds.
Do you know what there's one inland Atlantic salmon fishery in Ontario, Big Trout Lake. I heard that. My buddy told me that the other day. I thought that
But it's not a kokanee.
It's not a kokanee, no.
What lake is
Atlantic.
it?
Big Trout. It's called Big
It's called Big
Lake.
Trout. There's one in Michigan too.
Is there?
Torch Lake.
Torch Lake?
Yeah, it's the only lake in the U.S. where they have that. It's inland Atlantic
Inland
salmon.
Lake, Atlantic salmon.
You know who lives on Torch?
Who's that?
Take a guess. Michigan.
Torch, Michigan.
Two guys live on there.
Kevin Van Dam.
Yes.
Oh, who's the other guy? I don't know. I don't have. You're gonna tell me the other guy, and I'm gonna.
Zona.
Oh, I was gonna say too, Mark Zona. I should have guessed. It would have been.
And it's apparently I'm going per Bula and another buddy that lives actually close to there. It's a lot like Simcoe. You see them, they won't bite. The clear lake.
For smallmouth?
Yeah, smallmouths. They're like really tricky. Like apparently they get them like casting tubes in 38 feet of water, but you can only get them casting on the ice. Anyway. Muskoka, Great Lake. Muskoka, which Muskoka? Because the one I had here, that's Great Lakes. Muskoka Brewery, yeah, it's a good beer.
Muskoka Brewery?
Yeah.
I'm uncultured for my beer, so I can't say anything.
You gotta start drinking Sapporos.
Me? Sapporo? I don't mind Sapporo.
That's like drinking puddle water. What you
This
drinking
here? This is great puddle water, though. This is triple filtered puddle water. Doesn't give you a hangover.
ETA for Cooks Bay ice. To be honest, Cooks Bay freeze pretty quickly. I mean, you just need a cold night in double digits.
Yeah. Yeah, you
You need 3 nights in double digits, -9, -10. It'll freeze up.
Perch. Yeah.
It'll freeze up pretty quick. But yeah.
You probably haven't fished Cooks Bay in years. When was the last time you fished Cooks Bay?
We killed them last time I went there.
Perch?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think Justin Robinson was out too. Somebody was out. We caught them shallow. They're all in weeds. Early season. You go.
Was that when we
5, 6, 7
sight
feet
fished
long.
them?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun that day.
Yeah. We did a video. We got a good video. Yeah, that's the day in the hut with the hard floors.
Yeah, it was great.
Remember?
Yeah, that was probably 3 years ago.
You had to turn around to check the fish finder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We smashed them that day.
Yeah, I mean,
Great.
perch early season, they do like the weeds. Same with the pike. Like if you're gonna go target pike and walleye early season, they'll be in the weeds.
A lot of fish do. Like even if those weeds aren't completely dead, like they don't have to be completely alive, but a lot of those fish do like the weeds, especially if you can get some minnows mixed into them.
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Okay.
Blow my
So,
mind.
30 feet deep, Cook's Bay, which is the deepest spot in Cook's Bay. So you got 30 feet deep, and you go into shallow. The water oxygen is higher in the weeds, and as the season progresses, the light can go through. Those weeds die, they go brown, and those fish slowly move deeper because there's no oxygen shallow. So they go deep, they go shallow early season where there's a lot of oxygen, and as the oxygen dies shallow, they go deeper. And same late season, the oxygen is depleted deep. They go back shallow as it warms up in the life cycle. You know, a lot of bugs in March and late February are starting to hatch, and they go back shallow. Yeah.
Because even largemouth late season, I haven't done a lot of late season largemouth fishing, but you can still find them shallow if you can find weeds that are half decent. A lot of guys like
early season,
late season largemouth, like November.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You can find good weeds, man. They're still being found.
Remember when we went perch fishing, ice fishing for perch? We caught like 3 largemouth before we moved.
Oh yeah, that was on Cooch.
Yeah,
there was a big largemouth too. Same spot we catch them in the summer. That was weird.
Out of season 2. I mean, we didn't mean to catch them.
No.
We caught 2 tiny ones, like
largemouth?
Smaller than perch, and then you caught a giant.
Yeah, got like a 4.
And then we moved.
Yeah.
Nicole's asking, do you use a lot of live bait?
No,
we don't. It's just, really. I mean,
live bait has a role every once in a while, but I don't. I don't. I'm trying to avoid using.
Think about it. Perch fishing. You go out with James, not one of us. James is a buddy of ours.
Yeah.
You go out perch fishing with him. You can bring live bait. You ain't gonna keep up.
No.
It's a pattern. No, you ain't gonna keep up.
No. James is gonna outfish the crap out of you. Bring live bait, man.
Yeah. It's just once you figure out that pattern where they're feeding up or they're feeding down, they're eating a bait that size. Well, your live bait's inconsistent. It's shiny. It's one color. Sometimes they want something brown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
Your live bait is one color. It's silver.
It's even like in the summer. Do you think if you were allowed to use live bait in tournaments in the summer, obviously some tournaments you would, but like if you're fishing Kawarthas for buckets, hell no, I'm gonna still be
throw a minnow in the weeds.
I'm still flipping a jig, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not using live bait. No way, right?
If tournaments were allowed to be live bait, 90% would be won on artificials.
Depends on the lake and everything, and if it's largemouth or smallmouth. But I tend to agree. A lot of times, I think the artificial.
Okay, go throw a live bait in Georgian Bay. Good luck.
Oh yeah, no, no, for sure. No, I agree. If you can get them going on artificials, for sure.
Maybe Simcoe is different, because
Simcoe's different. Simcoe's a different beast.
But I've never caught a fish live baiting in the winter, and I tried.
Yeah.
When I caught that burbot, I had a tip up with a live bait.
Yeah.
He didn't want to touch it. He wanted to brought it.
You ever caught a lake trout or a whitefish on a tip up?
No.
I've caught one. Caught one whitefish on the spreader on a tip up.
Yeah, in Kempenfeld.
Yeah. Johnson's Beach.
Yeah. Try to do that shallow in 20 feet of water.
Forget about it.
They'll look at it.
Yeah.
I fish holes of guys that were fishing on the area I want to fish. They left. I'd go there. I'd put a camera down. There'd be 100 minnows. They'd dump all their dead minnows.
Mm-hmm.
Whitefish will not touch those minnows. I crushed them.
Yep.
They don't even look at them. And it's carpeted with minnows. So,
what do we got? We got some more questions here.
Ask your question, guys, because you got to see us look at the screen. If we haven't answered your question, keep asking it. Yeah, you can dead stick a salted minnow with your second rod, but I'd rather have an attractant, artificial, and a smaller finesse bait to get him going. Inline versus spinning. Be honest with you, I've never tried the inline. James loves them. He only fishes for a perch with them. A lot of guys like them. I just feel inline. There's, you know how he said C, B, and A grade? There's no A grade. There's no
C grade.
It's all C grade. There's nothing.
Even if you go with the 13 fishing, you're not getting it better than a B plus. 13 fishing makes the.
Just use a bait caster. That's what I'm doing this year with that casting rod. I'm getting that Daiwa with the clicking sound as it. So Daiwa has a bait caster that when
that's a $500 reel, man.
No, it's $3.
Is it?
When they peel drag, you hear the clicking, which is pretty cool.
The ratcheting drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thing was a bait casting rod is you want to set the hook this way.
Yeah,
instead of like this.
You don't want to set.
It's kind of hard, right? Connor Price asking, have you ever fished around Algonquin Highlands on like Bosch Gong or something? Certain strain of lake trout, golden lake trout.
That's neat. We should try that.
I've never ice fished it, but I fished it for walleye with my buddy Brian Johnson. He's a good local stick around there.
Brian Johnson.
He's on there.
He's probably watching somewhere. Is he? Oh yeah.
Actually, he just posted a video. Brian does a lot of volunteering with the local hatchery up there, so he knows.
That's cool. I'd love to.
He knows about those golden strain lake trout, and they grow faster than most. So, what do you sell in the ice fishing show?
Yeah,
I'll be selling rods.
What are you going to bring to the ice fishing show? I'm actually getting this question.
So I'm bringing all my rods I've been using.
All your rods. So you're right, McGill's.
Yeah.
That
Nobody else sells those.
Not the 36s.
Not the 36s. Not the casting either.
Yeah.
K-drill.
K-drill.
I'll have a better price.
Are you gonna have
6 and 8? But he better come early. I got 18 left.
18, so not much. That'll go quick. Guys want those. So
I bet you I'm sold out the first day. Z Vibers, I'll be the only guy who has that there.
Yeah, those were little rattle traps that you said you're using for crappie and
they'll go quick. They'll go around $9-10 each.
Okay. I've seen those maybe, but I'm not sure.
Set the hook.
What are you gonna bring for set the hook? Swim baits,
the whole lineup,
tubes,
the whole lineup. Peter, if you're watching this, I know Peter will watch this.
Is he?
You better be in my booth all day.
Peter,
please.
Oh boy, yeah.
Please.
Peter, please be in the booth all day because when Sebastian's talking to guys, I don't want to be the only guy.
Please. So we should have Peter in the booth most of the day from Set the Hook to answer questions. He makes all the bait. It's all made in Newmarket. So I'll have the full lineup: swim baits, drifters, tubes. Am I forgetting anything?
Drifters, tubes, swim
baits. I have a secret bait I'm not saying.
Oh boy.
That I'm buying off Peter. I'm going to have 50 units.
Only 50?
Only 50.
That's not very many, man. 50 units goes quick.
I have not tried the bait yet. I've tried it for bass.
That's 5 guys buying.
I've tried it for bass. They're expensive. It's like around $7 for one. I bet you it fishes more fish than a drifter.
Think so?
Yes.
It's got the eyes on it. Like
it's got eyes on it.
I like the eyes.
And it's red.
And it's red. Like the red?
So,
red and white.
Come at the ice fishing show, guys. Come see me. Come support me. I really appreciate this.
Should be fun, the ice fishing show. It was good last year. They did a good job last year, the ice fishing show.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was super busy. Come check me out in my seminar. We'll be talking about how to catch shallow water lake trout. All season long, like all winter long, shallow.
I'm probably gonna
same with the whitefish.
Oh, you better be recording the seminar.
I'm not recording it.
You're not recording it?
Not
dude, I'm gonna probably be in the booth. I'm gonna miss it, dude.
The booth's right in front of the stage.
Oh, we're set. Never mind.
I said my boot, I want in front of the stage. They said, okay.
He said, whatever you want.
I'm the only speaker who's got a boot this year.
Yeah. Guys aren't happy about that, probably. Who else is going to be there? Is Ron going to be there? True North?
True North's going to be there.
Tom's not
Bait
gonna be
Bucket
there.
was going to be there.
Is he going to be
and,
there?
And Tremblays.
Tremblays. It's cool that Remy's having a booth up there.
Yeah.
I hope he does good.
Yeah.
I hope everybody.
He's got
does
some
good.
K drills too.
Good for him.
When I sell out, you guys are gonna have to go there.
Go. We're sending you to Remy.
Yeah.
I might have to go see him tomorrow.
He Remy's a good guy. I talked to him.
Yeah.
You know, every time I'm in the store, he says hi, hey, Sebastian, how are you? I keep telling him, let's go fishing. He won't.
Doesn't want to go fishing?
No.
Who doesn't want to go fishing with Seabass, man?
Oh, there's a lot of people that hate me, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
No, but Remy's a good guy. He's a good guy. You know, I enjoy talking with him. He's a funny guy. Brian's talking about is M&R helps the ad tree. I volunteer. They gather golds every year. Yeah, they raise them from scratch. Do you guys clip the fins? That's a question I got for you, Brian. Do you guys clip the fins on those golds? So when you catch a stock lake trout, which is pretty much those ad trees or stocks, are you able, let's say you go in Boschkong or whatever lake where you guys put them in, can you tell if it's a stock trout? Because that's one thing on Lake Simcoe that people won't talk about. How stock fish, a stock whitefish, and a stock lake trout, they're so different. When I look down the hole and I see it's a stock fish, I fish it completely different. The pattern goes out the window, man.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so much more finicky.
The stockfish are still.
Yeah.
The stockfish are more finicky.
They're harder to get going.
Harder to catch than the naturals.
Yeah.
Why do you think? Because they're not used to feeding on bait fish as much?
No, I just have a different personality.
Different personality.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Man, they're raised in a tank for a year at the most crucial time of their life.
That's true.
They never chased the bait until they got in the water.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
What else do we got?
Do you think, Nicole's asking, do you think whiteys are harder to entice based on videos you posted recently? No, whiteys, I mean, you can catch whiteys all day. There's no bad days whiteys fishing. If
as long as you got it figured out.
Yeah, there's whiteys.
Bit of a learning curve, but
you
got it figured out. It's not
the
bad.
toughest they get going. The toughest fish you get going in the fall, in the winter, is definitely the lake trout over whiteys.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't think there's as many anymore either.
The lake trout?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get pressure. They don't stock them as much.
You know better than me. Yeah.
I think the whitefish, they tend to school up more and spawn better, have better spawning grounds.
Do you think those stocked whitefish spawn?
No.
No? You think it's only naturals that are spawning?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And if they do spawn, it's not a good generation. I mean, no, I don't think they spawn at all. They don't know.
They're not.
They're born in a tank.
That's true. They don't spawn in the tank, or do they?
Every fish that spawns, freshwater, whether saltwater, freshwater, every fish that spawns, where he's born, he's going to come and spawn within 100 feet. Yeah, same area.
Okay.
He comes back, he smells it. He says, this is where I'm born, this is where I go spawn. Right? This fish that spawned in a tank, he's confused as hell.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have the perfect weather, water, current, spawning grounds for him to spawn. They might spawn, but it's not great.
It's not going to be great.
No, it's not going to be great. Hugo's asking if I ever ate a Lake Earth 3S. Yeah, I did once. Kept a little 5-pounder, and my roommate was like, keep me one. I cooked it, baked it for hours. I had one bite. Nah. If you tell me a lake trout's good, other than being smoked, I mean, you got different taste buds than everybody else. Whitefish, though?
Well, it's a Simcoe lake trout, too. I mean, northern lake trout might be different.
No, but northern lake trout's different, but a Simcoe lake trout is disgusting. They eat gobies and herring.
Yeah, I don't want to be eating anything that eats gobies, man.
No.
That's gross.
No. It's not for me. Whitefish are all right, but
I don't mind whitefish. Yeah,
you gotta clean it right.
You have to clean it right. You make good whitefish, though, man. Get the jalapeno chip. We talked about this last time.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it again, but good stuff.
Sully's talking about that big topic on the steelhead and the naughty. I'm trying to see here.
Steelhead and the naughty. I don't know much about that.
Nicole's asking what time of the day for is best for ice fishing. Actually, mornings and evenings are great. Here's one thing. I'll give you one of my tips in the seminar. Why do you think hunting and fishing is better in the evening and the morning? What do you think? That I'll give you my perspective. It doesn't mean I'm right.
Hunting and fishing is better in the evening and the morning. Well, the morning, I think a huge part of it is, you kind of get out there before you're out there before the fish are really active, right? Or the animals are really active.
But why do they get active in the morning? And why do they get active in the evening?
I don't know enough to say anything. I mean, the light conditions play a role depending on the fish, but
100%. But a fish isn't like us. When the sun goes down, you go in the fridge or you go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
When the sun goes down, he knows he's not going to eat for 12 hours.
So
he's like, buddy, I better chew.
Yeah.
Because I didn't eat nothing all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And in the morning, they wake up like they're empty stomach.
They're hungry. Yeah.
And me, I wake up at 4 a.m. I woke up last night at 4 a.m. What do you think I did?
You went and
I went to the fridge. Ooh, oatmeal, baby.
Oatmeal.
I went back to bed.
At 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at you go.
Yeah.
Cold oatmeal. That's a Seabass special, man.
That's a Seabass special. Though.
That's pretty good, dude. Cold oatmeal in the morning? I've tried it. Cold oatmeal in the morning. You think it's disgusting. That shit will
so much better.
That will keep you going all day, too, man.
So much. I cannot eat warm oatmeal. That's like a 2.3. And cold oatmeal is at least a 5.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to give it more than 6, but it's a 5.
It's just
it's easier to eat.
More real.
You can't.
I don't want to eat goo, man.
It's goo when you make it warm, but with the cold oatmeal, you can eat more of that.
It's like cereal, man.
It's like cereal. Yeah.
And then it expands in your stomach. You're full all day.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good quick morning snack.
Guys, we're gonna wrap it up.
Soon.
We got about 10 minutes left.
Couple more questions.
Actually, you're gonna pick 2 winners right now.
2 winners right now.
So,
well,
guys,
we wait another 5 minutes. Let's give guys the opportunity to get their questions in. A couple more questions.
We'll take a couple more questions. Give it a thumbs up, please.
You gotta pick one. I'll pick one. How does that sound?
No, you pick 2. That's not the rules. We gotta stick with it.
Come on, you gotta pick one.
Okay, I'll pick one.
I know too many people that are making the questions.
Guys, ask your questions. We're gonna read through them. Give it a thumbs up, please. That's greatly appreciated. And yeah, that's it. Pretty much 10 minutes left. And I could go on for days talking about ice fishing, but
for sure.
Come to the ice fishing show, December 8th to December 9th.
Top to Sebastian in person. Ice fishing show is the way to do it.
You
don't make very many public appearances, man, unless you catch them at apps or Tremblay's or something, man.
Pardon me?
You don't make very many public appearances.
I go to Cabela's sometimes.
Sometimes, not really. You're like incognito when you go to Cabela's, man. Hood up.
And
head down.
Well, it's because I'm always like, I gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, you're always
upset at me the other day because I didn't say hi.
You didn't
I
say
had to
hi?
go right now.
You didn't say hi to Nicole? Come on, man.
She was upset.
Was she? She was mad?
Yeah, she told me.
Oh, man. Wait, did you get a message on Instagram after?
Yeah. How many collabs videos are you going to do this winter? Is looking forward to it. I mean, Bula's definitely going to come back down.
Coming back. AP coming back? Oh. AP? Is AP mad at you because you're talking crap to him or what?
So AP was out here. He came fishing with Taro. Taro's a great guy. He's the best guy to get out with. He's a funny guy. I get that. But he's thinking about coming. I know John B's thinking about coming. Guys, I got to go bathroom real quick. I got to go pee, but you're going to take the lead. Check some questions.
Me?
But yeah, definitely collab with Bula, LB, and hopefully John B.
All right, I'll take a couple questions. You got a question for Seabass? Hold on there. Are you and Steve going to do another challenge? Break the seal. I know. Yeah, lucky we're finishing soon, Dan. Seb's gonna have to get up every 2 seconds. Connor Price, if you have to get a $600 fish finder, a rod and reel combo, and some baits, what would you choose? For me, I'm actually in the same market. I'm looking at getting an ice graph also on my boat. I don't have a front graph. I ordered a Garmin 95 SV for the back. We had a good deal there at Cabela's, so I picked up one of those. Front graph, I'm not sure. I'm looking at the helixes right now. Garmin's got some aggressively priced units, but I think the safe bet is going with the helixes for sure. Go to whitefish bait, Meigs. Caught a lot of fish on the vibrato, man. Vibrato's done me pretty good. I know I have caught a lot of fish on the Meigs. I'm a guy that I do like the top hook on the Meigs. I caught a lot of fish on actually red worm on a top hook this last year, man.
Drop shotting. So you're using the Meig as a drop shot weight.
Yeah.
So you have two presentation. The only thing with that is if you do catch one on the Meigs and you go and try to get that whitefish, you get that hook around your arm.
It's not easy. If they're biting the Meigs, you don't use a top hook.
Yeah.
Right. But
what questions you got?
Here we go. You going to speak at the ice fishing show in Barrie, Aaron? I don't know if that's directed to me. I'm not going to be speaking at the ice fishing show.
Aaron will be there. He'll be there. Are you going to be there both days?
I'm going to be there both days, man. Yeah,
in my booth.
Nathan's
asking Cabela's might be upset.
I'm going to get fired this year. I don't know. My record's 4.
What?
Cabela's
4?
Fired.
Well,
you got
to
take the seat again.
Well, what happened?
Nothing. I'm not getting anybody fired.
No. You're like the best employee they ever had.
No, they're not going to fire me. I get other people fired. No, I don't get anybody fired. We're all good. I build careers, not break them. There you go. Here, you want to switch? You got a question from Damien. What do you look for in a new area for lake trout ice fishing?
I try to look at diversity. You know, if it's only sand or only rocks or only silt, a lot of it Senko silt, like where it's like 4-inch thick, just silt, like dead sediment.
You like the silt?
No, I want if I can find a shoal that has all three, I'm golden.
You want the transition?
Yeah,
what you're saying. You don't like the straight hard bottom. You don't like the straight.
Why would they be there? That's all there is.
You like the transition. That's interesting. I like that.
Different.
What about the zebra mussels? Is that a necessity? Does that have to be there?
I think in some areas I liked to fish a few years ago, they're overgrown, and I think that's killed.
You don't like it when there's too many of them.
No, you want varieties. You
put your vibrato on the bottom, you think you hook a fish. He's got 10 pounds of zebra mussels on the end of it.
Yeah. I mean, those gobies and those fish that live on those shoals, they like diversity. If it's just big boulders, it's not worth it,
Yeah.
Do
you want to switch? You can read some questions there?
No, it's all good. I'll stay here. You're in the whole seat.
Can you read it?
No.
You need cheaters. I needed cheaters from over there.
I can't read nothing. All I see is icons.
There you go. Remy's asking if the lithium 12-volt batteries is worth the money. I've seen red and green ones. What's the difference? Remy's asking about the lithium batteries to run your fish finder.
See, I remember you asked me a question on Instagram.
That's a good question.
I have a Dakota lithium. They sent me a battery to do a review, and I used it all year last year. It was my best batteries compared to lead acid. It lasted longer. It's the same size but it's $100.
A lot of money for a battery.
It's a lot of money. If you got the money, go ahead. The charger failed on me on the first drive because I went positive on negative and it failed. It like shorted and done. Like you do this with my other chargers, they don't do that. It requires a special charger, and the stuff that comes straight from China, like Alibaba and all those websites. I mean, these guys surely won't look ahead if that lithium is going to run, because there's different lithium, right, to run in the cold or warm. So I would pay the good money to Dakota Lithium or other companies that are up here for lithium ion batteries if I were you. I wouldn't gamble it to save $30. But I mean, you could strike gold too, right? So
yeah,
it's all up to you.
That's a good question. Remy's got some good questions. Hunting and Fishing Ontario is thanking you for a Freedom Tackle spoon you won last year. Orange and black perch color. Perch killer, he's saying. He lost it on a pike on Simcoe, though. So that's pretty neat.
Catch big fish on, I mean, perch fishing, you're not fishing with that. You're fishing for seconds.
You like the Freedom Spoon?
You don't like them?
Me? I like the Freedom Spoon. I'm
What's your biggest perch on Simcoe in the winter?
I've caught some big perch, man.
On what?
Slab grabbers, man.
Slab grab and the Freedom Tackle spoon too.
I've caught a couple on the Freedom Tackle spoon. Freedom Tackle spoon catches.
You do like the slab grabber. The slab grabber is good.
Yeah.
I like the Freedom because you can put your own soft egg.
Yes,
and it's a
I
treble
agree
hook.
with that. Yeah, I agree with that. You don't lose as many fish on the Freedom.
The thing is with the slab grabber is that hook, the barb. Once you pass the barb, it's the egg.
Yeah,
so that fish rarely passes the barb. That's why you lose so many fish.
You don't hook them very good on the slab grabber, but you have to get them up pretty good. Have we used Acme lures?
Those are little like jig and wrap.
Acme, they make the Hyperglide. Acme makes a lot of stuff, man. Acme is a pretty big hard and soft fishing, which makes Acme. They make Kalins, actually. They're a pretty big company, make a bunch of different things. I don't use too much Acme. I think Little Cleo's Acme. Acme makes a bunch of different stuff.
I've never tried
it too much. The Hyperglides apparently are pretty good, but I don't know.
That's the one that when it goes down, it opens up.
Yeah, I don't know about the durability on it, but I think it's
a lot of guys like them.
A lot of guys like them, but
I think the only guy that has them around here is you guys.
We got them.
And Tremblay's.
Tremblay's got them. The Hyperglides, we sell a lot of them, man. I shouldn't say anything, but we do sell a lot of them.
We gotta pick winners. We got
winners. Yeah, for sure. You got one in mind.
58 people watching.
Is there a?
Give it a thumbs up, my dude, please.
Is there a plan?
That's helping me.
Solely outdoors. Is that where Jay's working now? Jay, is that you?
Jay who? What?
Jay from Maps, man.
I don't know.
No.
No.
Sure. Okay. Is there a plan for a meet and greet or a little derby? You gonna do one?
We are actually. It just came out this year. Sean Rickards messaged me with Kevin Wong's close friends. We all are in a group chat right now talking about doing a meet and greet or a memorial for Kevin. And I don't really want to call it a meet and greet. Like, they're all asking your opinion. And I didn't reply to the last messages, but I'd like to call it the Kevin Wong's memorial, whether we do. It's going to be a meet and greet, like where
that'll be fun, man.
Yeah. In February, you know, where the fishing's a bit slower, so now you want to go out with friends and have fun and potentially do it in a different spot than last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to do it over perch ground where everybody's catching fish and stuff like that. Those sausages were key. And man, he put so much energy into that, Kevin. If it wasn't for him, that meet and greet would never happen. It was all him.
So the Outdoor says he knows Casper and Matt and Alex who work with me. Yeah, they were all good guys.
Sick. You gotta pick winners, my friend.
Yeah.
Pick winners.
Pick winners. I like Remy had a few good questions, man. I'll pick Remy for one. So
Remy gets a free ticket at the.
Sail and Gagnon got him this year for the Hyperglides. There we go. Do you think this is a good one for you?
What?
Do you think Aquaview cameras are worth the hype behind them?
No.
Because you've got an interesting opinion on the Aquaviews.
I have a camera.
You got a 715.
No, I have the 315. The small one.
Yeah, I think it's a 715. The one you got. 50 feet of cable.
Yeah, I use it more bass fishing to see if they're bass.
Mm-hmm.
In the winter, I'm fishing for lake trout and whitefish. I can chase a bait, not like perch where they'll stay within the screen. So much pain. Trust your fish finder.
Trust your fish finder.
Trust your fish finder. I'm sorry, Aquaview. I mean, for here, you catch. What if you catch a 20-pound lake trout on the camera?
That thing's going.
Where do you think she's going?
You
She's
go
going
into the
right
cord.
through that camera,
Right
man.
into the cord, right?
And she's gonna slice that wire, and that camera's gone. It's worth $0.
Canada says Ganyons is a good store. I wonder how you get Canada as a name on here. That takes a lot of work.
Who?
The guy's username is Canada.
Gagnon's a great store, man. I've been there a few times. They actually have the K drill over there. If you guys want to buy your K drill and I don't have any left in stock, go see Remy, Bait Bucket, or Gagnon. They have the K drill. Look at me with my bare foot.
59 people watching. 18 fishing. Says that he just letting us know that he saw 62 people here at once. He's been watching since we started.
It's
he
true.
has been watching since we started, man.
Oh, snap. You might get a ticket, my dude. So 18 Fishing is going to get the next ticket. We got to wrap this up because it's almost going over 2 hours. Guys, do me a solid. Podbean.com, the Ice Fishing Podcast. You can download it on your phone on the app, and it's also on iTunes.
You're on iTunes as well. iTunes is probably the easiest way. I don't know what you get from iTunes. Probably nothing. But iTunes.
No, I don't get nothing from a podcast on nothing. No,
iTunes is probably the easiest way to get it.
iTunes. The link might not be there yet, guys. They're reviewing it. It got approved, and then I switched to Podbean instead of SoundCloud. Podbean allows me to put more podcasts out there. SoundCloud they want a ton of money.
Katie Dan says he doesn't do Apple stuff, but Podbean, that'll work for him.
Podbean, there's an app in the Google Store and the App Store for. But anyway, Podbean.com. It'll be on there. The Fishing Podcast. This will be the Fishing Podcast episode 4, Ice Baby.
Ice Baby.
So, 18 Fishing. Message me on Instagram, Seabass_outdoors,
and
send me your full names. The ticket will be picked up. You'll pick it up at the booth at the Ice Fishing Expo.
He has to get in to get the ticket.
When he gets in, he gives his name. He's a VIP now.
VIP. Look at that.
He goes on the side of the line and say, "I'm 18 Fishing. I want my ticket." They'll be all right. Same with Remy. You got to message me on, and which you have already done on Instagram, I think. So just give me your full name, and I got to enter you on the list. Guys, I appreciate all the support. This is by far our best podcast. 59 people watching right now. It's hard to let you guys go. Don't be shy to give it a thumbs up. Share it. Subscribe on iTunes, please. The Fishing Podcast under Seabass Outdoors. Thanks for tuning in, man. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, take it easy, guys.
Open the right window.
There you go, guys. Shut it down.